right. So this is episode 8 now of Crits and Giggles. And last session we had essentially a split party. Cal had to take care of some business. So we're going to start with the rest of the party and what you guys went through. Then we're going to circle back to just Cal. And Cal especially, let's, if I say anything that seems off from what we talked about last night, let me know. Because we got to make sure that we are reconciled correctly. And then we'll start. So, after a pretty impromptu and mobile skirmish, you guys ended up finding out a couple of unique things about the Hands of Yartar, and there's a little bit of discourse between a couple of different members with regard to this orb that you have now discovered is a sort of bomb.
Shit.
After a lot of squirming, which was wonderful to witness, you guys were able to successfully figure out at least part of what it might do and contain it, like with a legitimate 50-50 shot at not getting it right. Well, 50-50 would have been the best odds. It was 50-50 based off of where you ended up, I'll say that. Okay, so you succeeded.
That sounds like us.
Yep, you contained it, prevented it from detonating, but you do know that should you open this container, it's going to be like short work before whatever would happen. Right. So just keep that in mind. With the orb, you return to Tribor, understanding that the Harper's folks essentially got this message that this orb was requested to be returned to Tribor. But then after taking it to Darathra, I forget her last name, but Darathra, the Lord Protector of Tribor, she essentially said she wanted nothing to do with it. In fact, she aggressively encouraged you to take it out of her town upon accidentally telling her that it was a bomb.
Oops. Hello.
I mean, we were 100% honest, and it
was like, yeah, was it accidental? Come on.
Well, that's true. Okay. While talking with her, you learn about another new cult mark, as well as a little bit about the skirmish that happened just outside of town at the intersection with the Long Road that resulted in several people being both killed and captured. You are directed to a place called Feathergale Spire, where the constable later confirms that there are notable, recognizable flying mounts consistently in and out of this location, at least similar to those that were described to you from the fight. After a little bit more travel time, a little bit more character development, I think, Gert, you had like a significant sort of, I don't want to say revelation, that sounds like something huge happened, but it was significant.
Yes.
In a sort of like interaction-ish with your, the god that you worship, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, yep, going back to Red Larch, you paid a quick visit to your buddy Braylon. You're able to confirm that he is happy, healthy, thriving, and apparently naturally talented in magical arts, much to your surprise, as well as Yolantha, who is now, I think, your favorite person in the campaign, or at least in very close running.
Yes.
Then you went to meet with the constable, and this is where he confirmed the thoughts, at least some of the thoughts from Darathra about Feathergale Spire, flying mounts, that sort of thing. You did note that at that visit, 2 of his 4 usual bodyguard-like companions had gone with Cal to Waterdeep. He didn't really know much about why, other than this a brief mention of visions, which is the description that he got, but you would be obviously much more familiar with. He did also confirm that he had learned about this group called the Believers, and that they were a pawn for what is likely a larger scheme around the area. And then he does help direct you to Feathergale Spire, and I believe we are at the point where Cal returns to you, and it's like just before you decide to take a long rest. Am I getting that right?
I thought we were in the middle of a long rest because Taryn and I were...
we were on watch.
We were on watch,
Mhm.
and then suddenly this creature was just running at
Got
us.
it. Okay.
And we almost killed him.
Yeah, we
I mean,
almost murdered
I almost
Cal.
baned him, but that was, I think, the worst.
Almost
that-
panicked.
Yes, we almost panicked.
For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to say that nobody's long rest was interrupted by that.
Tight.
But I did want to keep you on your toes a little bit. So then let's circle back to Cal. Cal, I'm actually going to... I know you weren't at your computer, so I totally understand that you might not have things written down, but I think I'd actually prefer to start with you and what you recall from last night's conversation, and have me fill in any details that you would like to explicitly share with the group. And if there's anything you don't explicitly want to share with the group, we can just DM it. Does that sound okay?
I mean, I think at this point I'm sharing everything.
Okay.
This has been, so I guess right away I would just kind of give the I would give the whole general idea that this isn't just a minor thing that we're dealing with anymore. This isn't just something that is kind of happening here or there in Red Larch. This is kind of on a larger scale than we might have originally thought. So it's one of those, we better strap ourselves in for a long ride, everybody. But I want to be fully transparent with the group.
Okay. In that case, I will share all details that I noted. It is noteworthy that Cal actually left Yartar on a chartered, very small, but chartered boat down the river from the bridge that you guys crossed to get from Tribor to Yartar. So he is able to now confirm that A, Yartar has docks, and B, you can travel this river. And then, so he essentially took a shortcut to get back to Red Larch, which, even though he was only half day ahead of you, explains why he was so far ahead of you by the time you guys got there. It was essentially kind of a shortcut. He entrusted the constable with a lot of detail, or at least enough detail about what was going on with him, and two of his companions... he sent Cal to Waterdeep with two of his companions to I guess we'll say an academy of the arcane arts called the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors. It is one of the most, if not the most prominent school of magical study in Waterdeep. And specifically, he met with a couple of elves, two elves, who ended up, that he shared basically everything with them. They made it very clear to Cal that they intended to learn about /study /help with whatever's happening with him if they could. And Cal, I'm not even going to have you insight check this based on the way you described how you wanted to have that conversation and the type of person you like, your background and their background. It matches up well enough that I don't think it would be fair to make you roll for it, frankly. You get a very solid vibe that they're being legit with you with everything that happened in that discussion. They described to Cal the nature of elves, and specifically the nature of elves' life cycles, and how elves essentially have a very unique sort of basically eternal reincarnation of the soul. And when an elven soul essentially enters the world in its next body, while it is a new person, it is basically the same soul, and they can essentially have memories of their past lives when they trance, because elves don't have to fully sleep. They can choose to. But they can go into a sort of subconscious state in order to rest, and it's just as much a meditation for them as it is a rest. And that's a very easy opportunity for them to consistently, like I said, essentially have visions and memories of their past lives. And they said to Cal, what's happening to you sounds eerily similar to that. But there are two obvious, or at least one obvious anomaly with this. He's not an elf.
Right.
The other thing that is was puzzling them is, not being an elf, they can't really confirm or deny if this is the same, where it's like an eternal soul recalling memories from a past, or if it might be some sort of current connection. The way that Cal is describing the events that happened, it seemed pretty obvious that conversations between the voices you guys heard were happening at that moment. And then the feelings of rage that he had coincided with high intensity moments that you guys were in at that time. So it's not clear to them exactly how those might coincide, but it does seem to they're kind of studying this overlap with this elven reincarnation memory sort of thing. After that, they actually sent him back. They altered the magical circle that they used to transport, so that he and the two, I'm just going to call them the bodyguards, ended up basically halfway between here and Red Larch and split. They went back to Red Larch to meet up with the constable, and Cal came straight here, and that's where he ran into you guys.
Okay. That's a lot.
It is a lot. Did I miss anything? Does anybody think I missed anything?
I don't know if I would know if you missed anything.
Right?
Right?
Send us your secret DM messages.
Right.
I got my spear.
Oh, you did get
Yeah.
a
There you
spear
go.
back.
I was hoping that happened.
And I don't have the guy's name up, but he did say he was like elated when he said, "I loved working on this. I would love to work on more. Please let me know if there's anything else I can help with."
Nice.
We're about to get some
Right.
magical shit.
We have an enchanter in Red Larch. Uh-oh.
It's gonna get real.
Can he
Saving
enchant our
all
golem?
Okay, so unless there's anything to sort of shore up, we're essentially arriving at the point that you guys, Cal, you just ran up to the party. They kind of almost panicked. You're like kind of short of breath, but clearly you're not like exhausted in any way. It's been like a normal day, but it is toward the it's actually toward the end of night.
Yes. Let's do something.
Okay.
I think I'll restart us where we were, where I was like slapping him for running at us in the middle of the night.
Oh, right.
Oh my
yes.
God, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because
we
don't
did
sneak
have
up on us.
Yeah, and don't run at
Glad you're
us.
okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, but you're very right to be more attentive to your surroundings. This is very dangerous territory that we're entering.
Cool.
I gotta teach you some sneaky skills, my dude. Running up on a party like that, especially some skittish people. I'm pointing to myself at this point. The skittish ones. We need a little bit more forewarning with that. Glad you're back. 6 spear, by the way. Are you okay? Do you need me to like make a pot of coffee? You need to chill out.
No, I'm feeling quite all right at this time. Could probably use a little more rests. Now that we're all together, we can settle in and prepare for what's next.
It's not a bad idea.
Cal, did you hear that Braylon has magic?
Interesting.
Our little buddy is magical.
By nature or through
Seems like it.
fiendish means?
He just sort of does stuff. They're bringing the mages over to evaluate him to see if they're gonna take him away and have him study with them. But also Yolanda has magic too, so she kind of keeps him under control, which is great.
Very interesting.
Yeah, so that's a fun thing that we learned.
It was kind of terrifying to see an 8-year-old boy split a tree with a rock, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a hoot.
It was super cool, but holy cow, man.
Yeah. No, he's
Also,
great.
that orb we have is some sort of bomb.
it is.
We got a bomb.
It's in my backpack.
It is locked in a box, and we're gonna see how that goes.
And we're pretty sure this one means water.
This means water.
This means water.
Yeah.
See,
Okay, well-
we found that out because we had to put the water on the box, and we guessed, and it worked. So
But
Wonderful deductions made.
Thanks. So, do you want to get like a little nap in and then creep into this spire? I guess.
I'm for it.
Like naps.
naps are nice.
Cool.
So I think,
Great.
did you guys just start your rest, or had one of you already?
It was
We
like
were into
halfway
the second
through.
I had gone through my shift, and
Okay.
they had just started their shift.
right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like closer to probably like 2 or 3 or later, like later in the next day.
We're gonna say okay. So I am gonna have to. And I apologize. I try not to like change things up partway through a campaign, but I did. This can be significant. I did realize that like in order for watches on both ends to happen, that means at least one person still needs to be asleep after their watch for a full rest,
Right.
and everybody else
okay.
during the. So instead of 2 watches on a full rest being like a 10-hour affair, where a long rest is 8, it's actually technically 16. So like you're going into halfway into the next day. So for the sake of making it more realistic, which we chuckle at, it is significant enough that I'm going to have to figure something out, and we'll have to work out the details of that. But for now, we're just going to waive it, if that's cool with you guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so Cal, are you going to rest, or are you going to join the second watch?
I can join the second watch.
Okay.
I feel like I'm okay for the second watch.
Okay, so you and whoever else was on second watch, I'd like all of you to make perception checks, please.
Cool.
My roll 20 has been acting up, so we're gonna go with a physical dice.
That's fine.
Shit.
Good, because I got a 7.
I got a natural 1.
Oh,
So the 2 of us
buddy.
are aware that it is nighttime.
So I got a 3 total.
That's
We're
okay. I got a
so
19.
Well
Nice.
done.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud.
Okay, so Whirl and Taryn, you're still a little thrown off by like all the stories you just heard and catching up on everything. But Cal, during this discussion, you're able to definitely notice a pair of very large flying creatures heading almost straight overhead from your north to your south, directly to the spire.
Is it these guys?
The distance they'd be away from you, yeah, they'd kind of look like that.
I was just joking. But...
You guys are essentially like up here, far enough away that you can see the spire, but you would not have been able to see. Like, they very clearly went to the spire, but as they sort of dipped over a hill, you lost sight of them.
Did it look like semi-normal, or was it concerning?
You would be able to tell. You have a lot of advantageous background, I'm finding. You would definitely be able to tell that this would have been like some sort of patrol. They were in pair. They were basically like right next to each other, one way, but far enough apart that they'd have really good view, especially for nighttime. And they were basically parallel the entire way that you saw them.
Okay.
That's it. Unless you wanted to talk about that or anything else, that is, we're going to say the long rest finishes.
Once everybody is up after resting, I'll tell the group that as we approach the spire, please keep a watchful eye out for any adversaries. It seems like we're not alone heading towards the facility up there, so I would keep an eye out for anything that looks suspicious or threatening.
Oh, okay.
No. It is go time.
Let's do this.
Everyone eat your protein bars before we go. You need your energy.
There needs another stale donut hole.
Oh yeah, the donut holes.
Oh, right.
The donut holes.
I have managed to stock up on Luna bars in Waterdeep. It's a central hub. So.
Good to know.
Did you get the lemon kind?
Is there any other kind?
Thank you. Thank you.
Noteworthy is you're
Yeah.
from just outside Waterdeep, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to say you would have been familiar with this academy that he went to.
Okay.
So as you guys are approaching the spire, I got to draw something that I'm going to get rid of because I don't want it to ruin the map. But it's worth noting that this sort of line here is actually like a cliff going up. So between that and the black line to the right of it is your narrow walkway. No more than about 10 feet wide.
Boy.
Going from the larger path that you came to get here in the first place directly toward the spire. And it kind of gets narrow. As you approach, you're going to see a widening gap between the edge of the cliff you're on and the rock that the spire is actually on. Is there anything you want to do or talk about or figure out as you're approaching?
Is it wide enough for our cart?
It is. It's difficult though. You guys have to go slow or take risks.
And then, second question, is there anywhere where we could hide our cart and our horses?
As you're getting closer, it would become very clear that no.
Cool.
Okay.
It's really spooky up here.
It is.
I don't do great with heights.
Just keep your eyes closed.
Okay. I'll
Maybe
just
not.
hold on to your coat or something. Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Sweet. Perfect.
Also, we're sneaking, correct? We're not just gonna walk into the front door.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really. It's not that we can exactly sneak. It seems like the spire is just
Yeah.
in its own area right over there. But but I think the level of sneaking that we are capable of sneaking is probably the sneaking we will be doing.
Sneaky's my middle name. Actually, I don't have a middle name. I just have the one. But
Is Sneaky MacGuffin.
I'll take it.
Right.
I'll take it. That's perfect.
So wait, are we gonna park outside or is there is there a way?
Is there a garage?
Is there a
Where-
valet?
Yeah,
no, I'm
exactly a
thinking,
valet.
I'm thinking like, do we just sort of like roll it? Because I'm seeing what looks like a drawbridge there. So do we just like roll in and try to see if the doors are big enough that maybe we can hide it on the inside?
Excuse us. Do
So
you
it's
validate?
Just so it's not like out in the open.
I
My
will
meter's
shift you guys
running.
here so you can see. While the path itself is very narrow, it does come to at least like a little bit of an opening that clearly your drawbridge would come to. Do I have you guys on these tokens? Yeah, you should be able to
Yeah.
see this, right?
It's like at the very bottom. BT
Oh,
dubs.
okay, cool. I will move.
Scroll.
The southwest. So you'd see that there
there we are.
is, yes, there is a drawbridge drawn up
There we go.
to the side
Sure.
of this spire, and I have a couple things to describe for you.
Okay.
There's like some trees down towards the bottom. Maybe we could hide stuff in that general region.
It's a pretty good idea.
That's more like a grassy area. It's not actually trees. There may be the occasional bush, but certainly not enough to like hide anything. If you're trying to conceal, not going to be doable.
Cool.
Heck.
Okay, so I'm going to describe this to you. As you approach, you're going to take in the site here. Feathergale Spire rises from a pillar of rock a couple 100 feet into the air. Cal, this is you'd be able to confirm that you noticed this during your travel back to Red Larch. It's clearly this structure. It's built from white limestone and embellished in marble. It's clearly very old. And up close it actually resembles a gleaming sword that pierces into the sky. A gatehouse is on the opposite cliff, and at least from where you are, you would be able to easily surmise that that is the only way in or out on foot. Beneath the spire to the east, there's a wide, gusty canyon yawning through the hills that comes to a sort of point with a small river. And then there are some the occasional statues sort of jutting out from this ground level, where you can see some doors beneath, as well as windows above, and these statues resemble various flying creatures, sort of going around the perimeter.
And the drawbridge is raised. It's not currently lowered.
Correct. It's part of the map, so I can't change it. But
Sure.
right now it is. Yeah,
For
there's a 20-foot gap between the edge of the cliff and the drawbridge bottom, and it is a several 100-foot drop.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, ooh.
I mean, we could just ask politely.
I like this idea.
How
I can
close
go
are you
with
guys
that.
getting? It's fairly important. Sorry.
Very good.
Well,
I mean, we're right there.
Okay.
So
Getting this close, you would realize that there's a bell here, like on a small stand.
Okay.
how nice of them to have a doorbell.
I'm gonna draw it.
Oh,
Draw to it.
There's a bell.
Yeah, perfect.
Great.
Just like that.
Likeness.
if no one opposes, Gert's gonna touch that bell.
Touch that bell.
Do we
Gert.
want
Touch
before we start touching things? I know Gert loves touching. Do we want like a backstory or a plan going into this? Like, because we're pretty sure there's like just crazy amounts of like evil inside of this building, right? That's what I feel like there's like shit is about to go down in this building.
Oh.
And I feel
That's
like if
fair.
we just like walk up all hunky-dory, things are not gonna go well.
I mean, what if we go with the circus plan? We're just looking for a traveling circus and saw it.
Saw a cool
Interesting
building?
Spire, yeah.
Let's fucking do it.
I like this idea.
And backup plan? World, how long can you levitate something?
Think 10 minutes, but it's
Okay,
only one
Cal.
thing.
Okay, Cal, how far can you throw Iz? If she weighs nothing, how far can you throw her?
I
Have it
mean,
in
that's
here.
a kind of complicated question because is it that there's like, because, you know, if you try and throw, let's say, like a feather, it's just going to go kind of right in front of you and kind of gently fall to the ground. I'd actually prefer something with some more heft that I could just launch out to. Is that what you're getting at?
So, backup plan, if the doorbell doesn't work, you could throw Iz, since she's probably the lightest. And then we could have the levitate as a failsafe so she doesn't fall.
Cool. All right.
Let's try the bell first.
Try the bell
Yes,
first.
try the bell.
I like the idea of the bell first.
Let's try and cross that bridge when we get to it.
Andy's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Excellent.
Cool.
Bell confirmed?
Yep.
Yes. Gert
Bell
touches that
confirmed.
bell.
Okay. You give it a little ring-a-ding-ding-a-ling.
Ding.
And almost immediately there's going to be like an arrow slit wooden door open. And you'll hear from right over here. Hello, who approaches?
Hello. We are a merry band of travelers, and this sure looked like a place where we could maybe put on a little performance. Feel like lowering the drawbridge for us?
Performance? What sort of performance?
And I'm gonna sling my dulcimer around, even though it's not how you play a dulcimer, but this is a magic land, so who cares? And I'm like, what do you mean, what kind of performance? And then I go clang, like that.
Nice. Okay. The wooden door that this person is peering through is going to shut as quickly as it opened, and then you'll very shortly, just a few seconds later, hear the chains of the drawbridge moving, and like 20 seconds later, it comes down all the way, and you're going to see a woman greeting you with two gentlemen in tow. Just gonna move them and get this door out of the way. There you go.
They don't look suspicious at all.
Their red backgrounds aren't threatening.
Metagaming. She is going to have, probably to your surprise, a genuine smile.
Tight.
Oh.
And wave you in. Yes, of course, come in.
I'll go in.
Great.
Wonderful. Do you happen to have a place where we can store our horses and cart? Is it safe on this side of the cliff, or are we welcome to bring that across the drawbridge?
Unfortunately, land creatures don't, this place doesn't bode well for them.
Fair.
Tell you what, we can have my associate here keep an eye on them on the field just off the bridge, if that's okay. She's pointing this direction.
Yeah,
I mean-
you guys gonna be okay with that? And I'm looking straight at the horses.
Nice.
they're
They
like
seem-
already starting to sort of graze.
Fantastic. They seem happy. Wonderful. Thank you for the accommodation.
Okay, this guy is going to sort of shift here to the area that slit opened up, and she'll beckon you inside.
Awesome. Forget that we can move our own characters.
I know. Are we doing this?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Cool.
Woo.
Totally not creeped out at all.
They're gonna scoot back so you all can come in.
Well,
So, a performance, you say? You must be here to see Thurl.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, his name sure sounds a lot like my name.
Oh,
Yes,
man.
I'm sure we are here to see Thurl. Remind me again how he is associated with the spire?
Oh,
Or this building that I don't know what it's called?
he is our captain. Captain of the Feathergale Order.
Okay.
Sorry, retcon, Feathergale Society, not Order.
Very different. They must be.
As you guys are sort of getting your wits about you, you're going to hear the flapping of very large wings coming from your south, as if more patrols are sort of arriving and or leaving.
Okay.
So, you know, we like to get a little bit of an idea of the places that we visit and the people that we perform to so that we can, you know, kind of personalize their performances. Is there anything that you can tell us about the, looks at notes, Feathervale Society?
Beautiful.
Feathergale. Oh,
Feather-
I'm
dang it.
surprised you've not heard. Oh, we are very noble folk. Under the leadership of Thurl, we aid all those associated with the Order of the Gauntlet as well as the Lord's Alliance.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Hey. Order the Gauntlet. I know that one.
Would you like to see him right away, or shall I show you around?
Oh, we'd love a tour.
Tours
Yes.
are fantastic.
Tour would be a hoot.
Did this to myself.
Amazing.
Would any of this sound familiar to me in being part of the whole, Lord's Alliance thing?
Make an insight check.
Big money, no way.
Yeah, and I was going to say the same for Order of the Gauntlet.
Sure.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Whoops, it's a 3.
I'm doing insight.
Correct.
I'll trust roll 20.
5. I have a +3 insight, and I got a 5.
You rolled a 2. That's a
Man.
big whammy.
Yeah.
So Cal and Gert, definitely not a name that's familiar. This Thurl person is not a name that's familiar. Taryn, you would be able to tell that did she introduce herself? I
She
did not
didn't, no.
introduce her.
She did
Uh,
not.
More retconning. Sorry, I guess I'm off to a hot start here.
Yeah.
She would have introduced herself as Savra. Savra. Taryn, this Thurl is also not a name you're familiar with. However, you're getting this odd vibe from Savra, not like a dangerous vibe, but kind of like an airheaded one.
Airheaded isn't like she's just doing what she's told and not really looking into it, or like airheaded in what way?
She's kind of going through motions. Yeah.
Okay. Noted.
Okay, so she would take you as you're going through this next door to your east. You would notice in this room at the ceiling there's very large wooden carving, and by large I mean like 15 feet long, 10 feet wide type of big, like a carved out piece of wood into the shape of like a flying eagle. It's chained up to the ceiling. You'll see going through this next door that there's a spiral staircase going both up and down, and she's going to take you to this next room. She would actually start walking to that room because the doors are open. Right here. And as she's going through, she would explain, this is our kitchen area. We have several folks hard at work all day to make us great food. Thurl does love a good feast.
Oh, sorry, I forgot we're moving. There we go. All right, I'm here.
Well, here's the food.
Down
over there.
here, these guys would sort of circle around the staircase to down here and point out a brightly lit room from large windows facing outside. You can see a bunch of flowers and shrubs of various varieties growing in a series of planters. They are vibrantly colored. And between the planters as well as some hangers from the ceiling, it's clear that this is like a sort of either green room or garden of some sort. And she would indicate that this is an area that they grow several plants for both food and decoration. There are also several robed people sort of tending to all of the plants. They look very similar to the guy that's accompanying Sabra. We don't need nighttime anymore. There we go. Is this just the Sabra show? I want to make sure I'm not blasting past anything.
No, you're good.
Yeah,
Just haven't thought of
no,
anything
we're
to
just-
ask it.
We're
Okay.
just on the ride.
Okay.
Yep.
Since we're kind of crowded around the staircase, she'd point toward you, Taryn, and indicate this door is to the commons, just the sleeping area, nothing very interesting there. And start walking toward the steps. Oops.
Like peeking my head in every door that we come across,
Mm-hmm.
just to confirm what they're saying.
Cool.
Okay. So then going up the steps, are you all following? Should I
Yeah.
move all of you, or is
Yes.
anybody lagging
Sure.
behind? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm going with everybody.
Okay.
Sabra, can you tell me about, that was a really gorgeous statue hanging from the ceiling. Can you tell me about it? or maybe.
Why, yes, I can.
Okay, cool.
Well, I can tell you what little I know about it. I do know it was here well before we were. As far as we can surmise, it's a dedication to the lovely flying creatures of our world.
You said it was here before you. Just out of curiosity, how long have you been here?
Could, Taryn, are you able to get a little closer to your mic?
Oh. Let's see. Can I talk louder? Does talking louder help? I don't know if it's...
Yeah, that helps.
Okay. What did I ask?
You
Oh,
asked
I said,
how long-
it's in there.
how long?
Yeah.
You said that the spire was here before you. How long have you been here?
Oh, so far as we know, this spire has been here for hundreds, if not thousands of years. But, your timing is impeccable. We are actually just about to celebrate our 10th. And as she says, she's going to lead you guys out here into a great dining hall. So as soon as you get through the door, you're able to see a large table with clearly preparations for a feast in progress. Oh, my window funky. Hang on. There we go. There are
Oh, wow.
a couple of larger stone seats both to your southeast as well as northeast. That would be likely indicative of like highly important people's seats. And then around the other side, you can see several doors that are closed and locked.
Gert's just sort of wandering around, poking her head around, seeing what she can see.
Okay.
What's the food on the table? Or like, what's being prepared?
I don't know specifics.
That's fair.
But
okay.
it would be
That was just a that was a shot in the dark.
okay. Yeah, at the very least, it would be clearly like a serious series of meats, vegetables, breads,
Like a roast or something.
and wine. Yeah, probably a roast.
Yeah.
Like some good food is coming
Yeah.
out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Probably some like spooky veggies from the spooky veggie room.
Pumpkin pie.
Yeah, if you peeked into the kitchen, you would have seen that there were at least 4 people in there, like hard at work. It was cramped, like they were maximizing their use of space.
Are there any like symbols or decorations or tapestries that we would notice?
Make a perception check.
Alrighty then.
Oops.
$15.
15. Why are you not changing windows, Roll20? Hello?
20's having a day.
Roll 20 is kind of
Technology day, man.
Oh, it's because I accidentally popped out.
Excuse me.
Well, shit. Alright, I'll figure it out. You said 15?
Yes.
So far, let me just confirm. Nope. It's like bare stone walls pretty much all the way, save for like the occasional plant.
Is there any significance in the type of rock? Like the fact that it's all marble and
Limestone.
It would be pretty clear that it was like very intentionally and carefully and skillfully crafted.
Sure.
Make an insight check. Actually, no, not an insight check. Do a history check.
Nice.
Oh, wow!
Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Why
And
can't
also-
I see? Oh my god! I might have to reload this. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna switch to intermission screen just so I don't accidentally show something I shouldn't show, but it'll just take 2 seconds.
Someone peeks around the corner. I'm like, oh, sorry, you got me looking all crazy right now.
Yes.
What?
You were
Okay.
playing the bard correctly.
All right, I got it. Now just pending this loading, I guess. History check was a 15, you said? Oh,
It
20.
was 20, yeah.
Nat 20.
Got it. Okay, so you have heard at least tales of the craftsmanship of dwarves. And
Sorry.
when it comes to stone, it
Sure.
is nearly impossible, if not basically impossible, that anybody other than dwarves would have been able to craft such a structure, especially into like just a freestanding, humongous rock in the middle of a valley. You would also be able to confirm that this stone is insanely old. This has been
Right.
here a long time.
cool. I'm gonna shimmy over to the rest of the posse and be like, this place was clearly made by dwarves, which seems to keep lining up with all of the other dwarven related things in Red Larch, and this is blowing my mind. Oh, hi, Sabra. I wasn't saying anything.
Anything else?
I think we're gonna continue the tour.
Yeah.
Oh, does this? A quick question for Sabra. Does this have anything to do with? There's like a harvest festival coming up, if my math on the calendar is correct.
Is there a harvest festival coming up?
I thought there was. I thought we talked to when we talked to the dwarf in Red Larch, the dwarven guy who was like staying at the same inn as us.
Uh-huh.
There was something about a festival. I have it written down in a different notebook that is across my room somewhere.
Gimlin, we were talking to Gimlin.
Yes, and I swear there was like a festival or like a harvest something that he was like also. I could have written that down very.
Was that the
wrong,
conversation about cycles?
Yes.
Okay.
Because he was looking for someone from the party with the book.
He was
Yes.
looking for his cousin.
Okay. We should
Yes.
clarify that.
Cool.
I can. Okay. I think I can see where you're getting that from. Not a harvest. Not the fun
Cool.
kind.
Right.
Ooh, boy.
He mentioned cycles of life in the entire valley area, like from Waterdeep over to Silvery Moon and everything, where this entire valley area seems to be like quickly inhabited, thriving with life, and then very quickly goes away.
Cool.
And then it happens in cycles over millennia.
Well, then never mind. I didn't ask for anything.
Mass Effect.
I was just thinking that's got a Mass Effect vibe to it now that I'm thinking about it. And you said harvest, and yeah, that
The
made me think of
rebirth.
that. He did not say harvest. I will confirm that. It's not a
Okay.
word that he used.
Fair. I just don't remember where. Oh, yeah, there it is. I'll get it in a second.
Yeah.
That would be very ominous if he was talking about cycles of life and then used the word harvest.
Oh, there's a campaign idea though. I'm already noted it. Okay, so if there's nothing else, then these two guys in here, much like everyone else, would be clearly, occupied with with some sort of task. They're occasionally running food up and down the stairs, setting the table, cramming everything onto the table, finding chairs to place, that sort of thing.
Great.
Real quick, I want to check math real quick. How many people went missing? Did we know the exact number after the attack at the intersection?
Oh, you do not know. Nobody said a number.
Okay. I was theorizing.
Are you? I think this is a fair question. Are you potentially theorizing that these people are like being controlled?
That they're like hypnotized into thinking that what they're doing is something completely different.
Okay, at first glance, they would definitely not look like that, but you can insight check if you want to like take an intentional look at somebody.
Yeah, I want to try to like look into their eyes and see if you get that feeling of presence when
Okay.
you make eye contact with somebody.
Yeah, go ahead and
can-
insight check that.
I can assist you with that since I'm proficient if you would like.
Ooh, I would love advantage. Especially with the way rolled.
Nice.
Ooh,
That
Nice.
worked.
Okay, so you're gonna approach one person and he'll sort of look at you, not with like an annoyed look or anything, but you'll sort of catch him and he'll say, "Oh, can I assist you?" And you'd be able to clearly tell that this is someone who is of their own will.
Oh, no, I just wanted to get a look at the, hopefully, audience that will be performing for tonight. Looks like
Very well.
one-
I hope you're as excited as we are. It's going to be quite the party.
Oh, yes it will. And then I just walk back to the group. So,
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so she's going to take you up another stairwell, and you will notice that she takes you past the next level.
Ooh.
You're going to see a series of doors as you pass the level, and she continues upward to the top. I will shift you there. Sorry, my thing's being a little choppy tonight.
It's all good.
so fine.
Whoop. We're moving. You'd be able to tell that each level you guys go is about 20-25 more feet every time
Yes.
you get to a landing. Okay, so at the top here, you're going to end up at a completely open tip of the spire. Oddly enough, there is actually a very clean, crisp lawn covering the entirety of it. And you'll see a sort of accentuation of the ornate nature of the spire. You're going to see 4 pillars sort of jutting up and slightly out around the perimeter of this, and everything is extremely what's the word? Not parallel, but even.
Symmetrical?
Symmetrical, that's
Yeah.
the word.
Hey.
Oddly enough, the one that has to talk the most can't come up with the fucking words.
No, it's the DM stage fright. I hate it.
That's all good. So to your west, as you hit this landing, you're going to see a is he human? I think he's human. There it is. Okay, I'll just read this to you instead of trying to make it up. At the apex of the tower, the stairs terminate at a round stone gazebo that continues upward into a needle-like, don't know that word, we're going to say structure. Beyond this enclosure, a small lawn, hey, I said that part, grows upon the
Hey.
top of the tower. 4 small paths paved with white stones point the directions of the compass. So that would be those 4 stones.
Cool.
Each path ending in a pointed stone crenellation. That is not, my vocabulary is expanding by the moment. At the pinnacle's edge is a spyglass, sitting on a tripod, pointed downward. This is to the west. You'll note that there are 2 people that look like knights. You've seen a couple of them coming up so far, but now there are 2 up here. They're in armor and helmets resembling feathered creatures, and they look like they're essentially just dismounting from giant vultures. To the west at the spyglass is Savra will indicate this is Thurl. He is... Do they have a picture? I really hope they have a picture. I should have checked earlier. Named NPCs. Where are you? Hey, check this out.
Beautiful.
That's Thurl.
He has a last
What's
name,
up?
though.
Yes.
He does.
does.
He does have a last. This is important.
What's up,
Merroska.
buddy?
You know, was
Obviously, he's from beautiful motherland.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I spelled his name wrong, too.
So he's gonna turn as you guys come up, and Savra introduces you. He'll give you a stern bow, and well met. I'm Thurl Merroska.
Thurl? Great to meet ya. We're passing travelers. We host performances for most places that we go, and we hope to perform for you all this evening.
Travelers, eh? Seemed a little armed to be just travelers, and he's going to sort of look at, especially Cal. He doesn't seem to have like a look of concern. and his tone is more almost playful, like he's actually trying to make conversation with you, but not like at first pass. It doesn't seem like he's like on to you guys or anything.
It's more of a jolly tone than a
Yeah.
interrogative tone.
Yes.
Well, you know, Mr. Thurl, we have to protect ourselves from the bandits that are out there because, you know, we can't just be jolly performers because there's some bad guys out there.
Yeah.
Very
it's,
well, very well. We know all about the dangers of the area. It's my job as the Lord Commander. He's just going to be sort of pacing toward his knight and give the giant vulture here a clearly loving sort of like pet on the wing, and
Oh,
be
that's
like
what that is.
half inspecting it as he's talking with you.
These creatures you have, they're marvelous in their stature and just so graceful. What do you guys use them for scouting missions or something?
Why, of
Seems
course.
like you could get pretty high for up in the air with these guys.
Why, of course, and in a pinch, they are wildly beneficial.
You guys ever like race them or anything for fun? let them have a night off and just go fly around for a little bit.
You may say so as part of our more light-hearted training exercises.
Good.
Come.
Good.
Your timing is impeccable. We are about to feast. I hope you enjoy food. Tell us of your travels and adventures.
Too bad. I hate food. And then I'll say I actually used to train in Waterdeep, playing with a band of other players. I don't remember what we were called. It was good though. Moxie. My old troop was called Moxie. And I'll just,
Moxie, eh?
Mhm.
Doesn't sound familiar, but Bob's song makes for a good story, am I right? And he's going to be essentially beckoning you to join him back down the stairs as he's talking.
about that.
Wonderful.
Great.
We'll follow.
Yeah.
At least I will.
Okay.
What were your
Cal, are you joining as well? Should I move everybody, or is anybody like staying behind or lagging?
No, I'm following along.
Okay. Notably, the other knights are going to be tending to the animals at the moment. Let's shift you guys back down. Okay, Cal, you're on the table. Guess it's that kind of night.
It's about to get real
It's
good.
actually midday or like late morning, so that's worth noting. We're going to. It's going to be about a minute before you hear more footsteps coming through the stairs. Is there anything that you would be trying to discuss or talk about with him or each other before more happens?
Thurl, what do you feed those big boys upstairs?
Let's find
Your
out.
your beautiful birds. What do you feed them?
whatever they want.
I'm sure they're
this is
herbivores,
pleasant.
right?
This is pleasant. Well, we typically let them off on their own for that gruesome sight. They hunt for days before actually feasting on a kill. Gruesome sight. I try to keep that out of my own mind and sight.
But they're vultures, so
Well, of course.
they should be looking for things that are already gone, right? Or am I thinking of the wrong bird?
I think you're thinking
I
of
think
the
you're probably
smaller
right.
ones, dear.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So our horses across the drop over here, are they safe from these birds of yours?
Oh yes, they're well trained to stay away from the base of the tower unless they're going into their stalls. Your horses are safe.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Just had to make sure.
Oh, God.
They're good travel buddies. I'd hate to see them completely devoured
Yeah.
for no reason at
Yeah.
all.
Come, friends, it's time for a feast. Please, share your names with us.
I am Taryn.
I'm Gert.
My name
Side note: we might have to take a break here in shortly, because I think we need a potty break.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Do you want to do that now? Actually, now is a really
Sure.
good point.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you can grab a refill as well.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
BRB.
Thanks. when the time changes on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, we've worked it out so she's moved her schedule to like 7:30. 6:30's been my go-to wake up time. So if we can shift back to around that and then sort of work from there again, that'd be pretty solid.
I can't believe it's already almost November. Like, it feels like 2020 just started.
Right. Yeah, it's been
Wild.
Yeah. And hi, are you done? Was that delicious? Oh gosh. See, the other thing is she killed Ducky as we were playing. That's why I ran away. She disemboweled Ducky.
Oh man, super good.
Yucky!
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
But
As she should.
you know, but again, I would hope that a toy would last a little longer. But now, every time Dad comes in to the room, he's wearing footy PJs, like fuzzy PJs.
Yep.
So I'm a little nervous that she's gonna go after him.
Aw.
Hi, baby.
Ooh, a bigger one.
Yeah, right. A big
Giant
boy.
ducky.
Giant ducky. Yeah.
You can
so-
totally like see the evolution of when you guys first got her. She was obviously like already in love with you guys, but now she's just like super cozy,
Yeah.
calling the shots and everything.
Yeah. Right.
It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah. No, she's our baby girl. Our giant lap dog.
I love it.
I'm just glad his nephew is not terrified of her anymore.
Good. I was worried about
That's
I mean, he might still play at it occasionally, but when we were carving pumpkins the other day, he straight up grabbed her face and kissed her.
that. Oh.
And like gave her hugs. He does a lot of the same things that we do as like his, okay, I think this is allowed, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he is much more comfortable with her.
Nice.
So,
that's
yeah.
good.
All right. So getting right into it. It's clear that the preparations for a feast are pretty much up, and Thurl is delighted at the sight in front of him.
Yep.
He would invite everyone. He's like making a grand sort of announcement to everyone in the room. Come, join us and our new friends. Eat, drink, be merry. And I understand there's a performance today. And he's going to look at you guys with like a clearly very enthused, anticipating look.
Sure.
But he's still indicating to you all to like dig into the food too.
Okay.
Do we have like cups of something, like a drink?
There are goblets, yes. Wine all around.
Okay. I pick up my goblet and I hold it in the air and cast light on it so that it illuminates, and it just changes color with time, going
Nice.
through the rainbow.
Nice.
As
That's fun.
you do that, Thurl would give you a wide-eyed like ooh, like he's clearly sort of focused on what you're doing, and he's entertained by it a little bit. Almost everybody is going to like just start claiming seats and sort of going at it. You will all note that knights are all on the move to the food, while the robed people are sort of staying put for now.
All right. I mean, Gert'll be brave and eat.
Okay, what do you pick? I need you guys to talk for a minute.
Great.
Fair.
Maybe we should work on our performance.
Okay, real talk, out of character. Are you guys like being careful because you're like thinking about something that might happen, or you seem kind of quiet tonight so far?
I think just with last session, like with all the information that we got, and then we're totally suspicious of this place. We just don't trust anything in character or out of character.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're just kind of like,
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody then go ahead and make an insight check. And this is going to be for like a situational, with everything that's gone down so far, everything that you've learned coming up to here, coming in with the understanding
22.
that this is likely a very dangerous place.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
So
You guys are good at this.
Iz and Cal,
Oh, hi.
Cal, you're like especially thrown off by this, that you can't like. You came in here thinking that this was like going to be a very dangerous situation, but so far, everything that's happened has seemed actually genuine to you. The rest of you are even more confused. Like you were sure. Like some of you may have thought, like we're gonna have to fight our way through this place, or we're gonna be attacked the second we step our foot in the door, or ambush. It does seem pretty clear to you guys, with the exception of Cal and Iz. You're just like straight up, what's going on? The rest of you are like sure that these guys they weren't anticipating you. They're believing you that you're here to do a performance. You don't really get any sort of bad or odd vibe. The only thing that has seemed sort of off to this point has been you noticing these guys in the robes not going for the food right away. But you would also be able to tell that like there's a separation of class here. Like the Knights and Thurl, the Lord Commander, sort of going at it. It's likely that they're just sort of waiting their turn.
Okay.
Didn't checking notes because I have terrible names. Terrible brain name mind.
I'm sorry,
Who's the
can you say that
person?
again?
I'm talking to myself because I'm trying to find a name.
Oh, okay.
And didn't Savra like pass like this doorway or something? Like I thought that happened. Like she just didn't show us one of the rooms.
Oh, the next floor up, yes. Oh, and I didn't
Oh.
bring her down. She's with you. Where'd she go? Oh,
So
need
we
somebody.
skipped an entire level. Not.
Oh, I think she's underneath me.
Nice.
this is Sabra.
Oh.
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She looked like the rest of the Knights.
She does. That's why I
Yes.
was confused. I had to go with the nameplates.
Ah.
Nice.
So all the Knights and Thurl, Jesus, names, are just like going at it, and they're starting to very nonchalantly just start sharing stories. A few of them indicate that they had been on patrol today and hadn't seen it. There is a mention of it, but that they're confident they'll be able to find it soon. And then it quickly digresses into no significant news for the day, so they're sort of just like exchanging adventure and war stories.
Excuse
What
me.
are you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
We were gonna ask the same thing. You can go ahead.
Yep. What are you all looking for? We might have seen something on our trips around the area.
Oh, a rare and deadly beast. It's caused our patrols some amount of problem, but we're on to it, and we're prepared for it this time. It's only a matter of time before he even finishes his sentence, another knight is going to slam through the door from the stairwell. I'm out of
Yes.
knights, so gonna say it was this guy. And he's gonna be panting like he was just booking it. Slams the door open and yells, "Manticore! It's on the move!" And immediately, everyone in the room scatters. They have a fucking mission, okay? And Thurl is going to slap Cal on the shoulder and say, "Best put that armor to use, eh? Follow me."
Oh.
I want to come too.
Oh,
Are you
we're
guys-
gonna see what the H is about to happen.
You guys gonna follow?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna
Yes.
chase.
Yeah.
We're gonna chase
Yeah.
Wait
that
for
one.
me. The performance will wait. Manticore, go.
Manticore!
Manticore.
We gotta put this on.
Hold on, I have to Google a picture
that's-
of
that's
a
the
Manticore
wrong
because I get things mixed up in my
I have a feeling we're about to see one.
Where's the
Oh, that
right
thingy.
thing?
Sounds so defeated.
Well, I had the music picked out.
Oh.
Oh, what the music?
All right, we'll just use this one.
Now we're gonna have to listen to something with different manticores.
All right. So Thurl's gonna rush to the stairs and start heading down. You guys
Ooh.
staying with him, or is anybody separating at all? I just need to know if I should move you all together or keep anybody separate.
Yeah, I'm staying with the group and with him.
I mean, as soon as he slapped me on the shoulder and said that, I would be close behind him, like at all times.
Yeah, I'm going downstairs.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot you guys in.
Is this like our first like big monster boss?
I think so.
I think this is our first monster guy.
It is. It is. Okay, you're going to absolutely fly down past the original set of stairs that you started in and end up down in a room. So you guys go south on the map.
Yeah.
You're gonna end up in a room where there is a single knight quickly scrambling to unlock several doors. You'll notice that there's a small hoard of like crates with some leftover food and ale and maybe a few valuables, but that's all that's really noteworthy in here. You'll notice one by one as these doors open up to more very large birds.
What?
Oh.
Hi, big buddy.
This music,
Hello.
This music is awesome too. It's like suit up music, and I love it.
He's going to look at the group of you and say, up to two at a time, and he'll start walking toward this one, indicate for like the first one or two of you to join him.
Good goes.
Do you guys want to go in pairs or singles? I will tell you that you would fairly understand that going alone would be potentially more difficult than going in a pair.
I'm going in a pair.
Going in a pair.
Yeah, pair.
Okay, so who's
But-
with Gert?
I'll come hang with Gert.
Isn't Gert?
Is that Gert?
Okay. Thurl is going. This hippogriff in front of you is
Hiccup.
like at the moment the door opens, it's going to like dart around, almost like with like a cat like ready to pounce sort of look, and look at you and like its head tilting. And Thurl's gonna walk right up to it, put his hand on its forehead, take it off, and bow. And he's gonna look at you and be like, "You do it too."
I was going for it before he even told me, man.
We've read the books. We know what's
There
up.
are the books, I know.
We how to tame a hippogriff.
Yep. So yeah, I do the same. I bow.
Okay.
I stay down.
Thurl will give you like a tap on the shoulder, like, "Okay, you're good."
Okay, great.
And then beckon to Iz to do the same. And to each of you, the hippogriff will like lower its head and like maintain eye contact with you as it lowers its head, but like mirror your bow by lowering its head. And Thurl will indicate he's ready. So he's going to run over to this door and unlock, basically pull up a bar lock. And this is going to be simultaneous to the knight in another stall, so if anybody else is pairing up, we should figure that out. The knight would be doing the exact same thing here. The next one or two of you.
I'll go into that one.
Sure, I'll follow.
Cool. So
Okay.
We're gonna go in this one.
So the same sort of thing happens. The whole
Alright.
touch the forehead, bow.
Touch your forehead, bow.
Forehead and bow.
That. Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll come back out to you, Cal. And he'll say, I'm confident you could handle one, but you could join me if you choose.
I'm gonna join him. I'm gonna stick with him.
Okay.
It's a good call.
Safe is better than. So, I feel like with flying bird dogs, you could.
Stick with the professionals.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta move one token here, but this is gonna be a unique fight as your first monster
my
fight.
God.
It is. This is pretty cool. I hope I don't botch the description here.
You're gonna do great.
Okay, so at the time you see the doors burst open, you'd notice that it's notably foggier than it was when the day started. So vision is limited to 100 feet. You and the knights are riding various flying creatures. Okay. You are going to need to make. You will not need to make animal handling checks or checks of any kind between the efficient and thorough, straps and belts, sort of like harnesses that are on the backs of these things. And you went through the steps to like the animal trusts you, so it's not going to try to buck you, sort of thing. But we're going to go through. We are going to go through a series of checks to see who finds the manticore and when and where, and then go from there. So we got to theater of the mind this a little bit. You are straight up flying around on hippogriffs. After I move this token, and you'll see as this happens too, like over the course of the first 30 seconds to a minute, it'll be very clear that these guys have formations down. They're flying around, making signals. At least one, on the creatures that a person is solo, they would have like a flagged spear. And then anybody who's in pairs, one of them would have a flagged spear that they're clearly like signaling to each other.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna copy this over. The only thing that's kind of a bummer is that there was no map for this, so I kind of just had to throw some rocks onto our random battle map.
How do they not have a battle map for?
Yeah, I know. It's like, oh man, missed
Fucking Manticore
opportunity.
battle.
And if I had had more time, work's been hell the last couple weeks, so if I had had more time, I would have definitely made one.
Oh, good.
Like, imagination is key. It's all.
Yeah. Whoops. Not.
Sorry, I had to change into my costume, by the way. It is extremely warm.
That's understandable. I might take my jacket off, but probably not. It's a thick jacket.
It looks cozy, though.
Good.
You guys in your vaguely warm weather.
I mean, it's like wet. It's like wet cold, but it wasn't nearly as cold today as it has been the last couple.
It was 77 here today.
Gross.
It snowed 2 days ago.
Give
Yeah,
me
you
that.
did.
I will trade you.
It
I
did
want to
snow
wear
2
all the
days
cozy
ago.
clothing. I'm in shorts right now.
Was it
Gross.
Whirl and Terran together?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, Gert, the last you know, the last 2 Halloweens I have been in like bad tennis clothes and a leotard. So I'm okay right now being in leggings and jackets.
Those are the only 2 extremes of Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
Bad tennis clothes and leotard.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so if you guys zoom out, the rock-looking things on the map are going to basically be like the tips of spiry rock formations.
Sick.
You'd be able to tell that if you needed to, you could attempt to land on these things, but they are like, you'd have to stay on your bird. They're steep. They would not be easy to hang on to. So it would be like emergency, or if you're trying to get creative, then at least you would have comfortable understanding that to be able to stand on one would be difficult.
Sure.
For future reference, if something were to like fall out of the sky on top of one, would it hurt a lot?
Depends on the height, but they are at least not like sharp.
Okay.
If
So they're
that's
not
what
like
you're-
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm moving Thurl over here to be with Cal, and I have just unfortunately discovered that I cannot give you guys control of the hippogriff tokens. So you're gonna have to tell me where you want to go, or like move your own
Okay.
tokens, and then
Yeah.
I'll move the hippogriff with you. But you're gonna see as you guys like burst out of the doors, and before you can even get like serious wherewithal on how to control these things, they're gone. They're flying with you guys on them. And as each of your birds with you guys on top flies out the door and goes southeast and nope, it's just south and east out into the general valley, you would see other birds coming out of the other stalls and from the top of the spire.
Okay.
Some of them are different as well, if that's important to you guys. And like I said, these guys have like formations going. They are just off and going. So here's how this is going to work. Visibility is 100 feet. You guys can measure that. The map here is accurate enough. But we're just going to have to like, if you go a super far distance, then we're just going to like, you come back to the left edge instead of the right edge sort of thing. At the end of each minute spent searching for the Manticore, each group is going to roll a d20, adding 1 for each person on the bird. And then if you roll a certain number, then you end up seeing the Manticore. And then at that point, we're going to figure out, like, that's where people are when we actually start initiative. I'm actually going to have you roll initiative now. And we'll just do the turns moving in that order.
Holy heck.
What a get. Oh yeah, we got a 2. We got that cleric initiative. Meanwhile, Gert hasn't.
Yep. Looks like Gert's at the top of the order. Yep.
Raring to go.
Yep.
So it'll be a d20 plus 2 to look for the Manticore.
Yep, you're each in pairs, so it'll be a d20 plus 2.
Awesome.
Where's the beginning of... Oh, there it is. Initiative 16 for Iz, right?
Yep.
Gert's got 18.
Okay, Gert's got 18.
Orl's got 15.
15. Cal?
Cal has 8.
And Taryn has 2.
Taryn has 2. Cal, since you had the authority and direction of Thurl, that's going to bump up to a 12.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are we combining initiative?
Yes. So whoever has the higher initiative of the pair, that's going to be your group initiative for making the check.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Whirl. Thank you.
No problem.
And I'm just going to say we'll figure that out as we go, and then the knights are in there as well. Okay, so Gert, your group gets to, you're rolling a d20 plus 2.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that's mine.
As a 16. Oh shoot.
Oh,
How do I was gonna say, can
I can do another one
can
for
you
you.
roll that for me? Because I'm not good at that.
Sure. This one is yours. Oh, it's also a 16.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh,
Okay. So move to where you would like on the map.
okay. Where we going is? I'm gonna go. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to do the pointer thing.
Or you just hold it down.
Ah, okay. So are we going? Nope, that's not what I'm doing.
there should be third from the bottom. That little ruler is where you point.
Yes. Okay,
Oh,
that's
right.
what I wanted to do. So do we want to go this away?
Sure.
Great.
Let's do it.
You move
We're
in
gonna
your
go-
full range.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna go behind that rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you're flying. You're starting to get your bearings on, making sure you're actually hanging on to this thing, and just taking in the craziness and majestic view all at the same time. But you do not see a manticore. I'm just realizing none of you necessarily know what a manticore is. You know what? I'm gonna say you know what a manticore is.
We know what a manticore is.
We
Mythical creature
probably
indeed.
don't know what it looks like, but we'll know what.
Right, when we see
is
a
if you
creepy
see
giant flying beast that everyone's afraid of, I feel like we'll have a feeling
Yeah.
that's what we're looking for.
Yep.
That's right.
Okay.
Not a pigeon.
Who's next? That's gonna be Iz. You are with Gert. Okay. So Whirl. Nope.
Cool.
The Knights go next. Okay. They're gonna shift around a bit,
Nice, go next.
but there is no indication that any of them necessarily see it.
Oh, that goes a lot further down than I thought.
So it is Whirl's turn.
Cool. It's D20 plus 2.
Yes.
I think I got this.
I have it queued up if you want to spin it.
I want to try it first.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Oh, I did it right, but I only
Nice.
got 14.
Okay. So you can move to where you'd like,
Do you want to move us?
or
Where do you-
yeah, if you just point.
Yeah, no, where, I meant like, Taryn, where do you want us to go?
You want to search a little bit higher? Check over around this rock area.
Sure, let's do that. You move us, buddy. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thurl is next, and Cal. Cal, do you want to roll it, or do you want Thurl to roll it?
I'll roll it. But I will say, like, I would trust him to scout the area so he can move where
Okay.
we want to go. I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way and just roll a d20 and then add 2 to that, so that's a 10.
Okay.
Nice.
So you guys also don't see it, but you're covering. You would understand without him even telling you that he is essentially trying to maximize the covered visible ground by his movement there. Then Taryn, your group already went, so it's back up to Gert.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing that he did. That is another 10.
Literally do the
Nice.
exact same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's wild. It's like you guys like each
Whoa,
other.
Cal, that's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So do we want to go further down, sort of, I don't know, here-ish?
Yeah, we can take this side.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
I missed it. Oh,
Great.
down there? Okay.
Yeah. Somewhere in that general vicinity.
Okay, that was Gert and Iz. So Whirl and Taryn, you're up.
You want to roll and I'll move?
Yep, I'll roll.
Hey.
14
Hey, we got
again.
last time.
We're consistency, guys. We gotta
Oh,
keep it
jeez.
consistent.
Where are we moving?
Ah,
Let's go this way, because I don't think anyone's gone, like, back here. Let's go to, like, that. Crap, I lost it. Tight.
Okay.
Perfect.
Since it's been a round and a half, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more description of the sights in the area, because you'd be able to easily see it as you're flying around the valley here. So you're able to see this more of this river that actually I think I can. Yeah, I can move you here. Just don't look at the stream. So I'm going to temporarily move you to this map, and you can zoom out.
Okay.
You see this entire thing. You're able to see this river flowing in at this deeper valley just below the area where the bottom of the spire's base ends up. There are a couple smaller jutting out areas. There's a little bit of growth of trees and other shrubbery and a couple of caves around the outer edges. It would be easy to tell that at some point in time this was probably a much more flooded area, but is now a smaller resulting river going into the mountain.
Would it be clear why the water is not there anymore? Does that make sense?
Make a nature check. Or history check, actually. Pick one.
I'm going to go nature check because I am an expert in nature.
Okay.
Imagine being a bard and taking expertise. That's kind of an odd thing, but I love it.
Hey, it's coming in handy.
So many thoughts, man. 17.
Also, yes, Akechi, that is Carla.
Oh yes,
She was
this
on the
is
screen
Carla.
Yep. Okay, so you would understand, thinking back to the reference that this spire has been here for millennia. It's basically checking out with there was probably once a much larger body of water here. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't really be able to tell why it's no longer that big, but it's not exactly uncommon for larger bodies of water to be reduced to smaller rivers over centuries.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna flip you back to the battle. Oh, you're already back on the battle map. Okay. Who's next? That was Whirl and Taryn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cal, are you gonna roll it or Thurl?
I'll roll. I'm navigating. Well, he's navigating. I'm keeping a lookout.
Okay.
16.
16.
Hey.
Is it Cal's Cal out?
Mhm.
Nice.
Whoops, that was supposed to be a 2. No dice. He's gonna fly. What is this? This way, and sort of give a passing glance to the knight on this griffin, and they'll both shake their heads. He's gonna yell to you, Cal. See anything? The answer is no.
No, not that I. Nope. I have not been able to spot the beast.
Okay, that's 2 rounds. Gert, back to you.
All right, this one's your roll.
Oh boy. Okay.
Believe in you.
I'm gonna type this one out. For
You can do it.
Nice.
You can do it.
Why did it?
You gotta do the backslash.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Hang on. I never type it out, so this is new territory.
That's why I wasn't doing it.
God damn it! Is there a space? There's a space, I'm sure.
It's /roll space d20 +2.
I know how to play this game. What is happening? Oh, the freaking. You know what? Screw it. I'm just.
If you go over to the dice, to the little dice on the left, you can pick that.
Oh man, this thing is eluding you guys.
It hurts. It hurts so
It's
bad.
the fog. It's
All
the
right.
fog.
That is why the DC is what it is.
It's a high DC then.
Where would you like to?
16 at least once.
Are we? How about like in this general area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go pass by this knight and ask
Okay.
if he's seen anything.
That knight
Yeah.
is. He's going to sort of give you a hand and sort of signal toward this direction, as if he's trying to help you out with covering ground.
Cool.
And we're gonna go.
Haven't seen it yet. Not
You're
yet.
gonna go.
He's gonna shake his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Baseball
his-
signs.
Yeah. Whirl.
All right, I'm gonna roll, and you decide where we go.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Goodness.
All right.
Is that your
Right.
third nat 20
Whirl,
tonight?
where are you?
Nice.
Which means I'm going to be rolling straight ones for the rest of the day.
Oh my
Crit,
God.
crit.
Okay,
So
because of what I need to do, I'm gonna move you guys if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine.
I shouldn't say if that's okay. I need to do it either way. As you guys are sort of half following an offshoot path of where Cal and Thurl went, Cal, you're going to see this at the same time as Whirl and Terran here. Seemingly out of nowhere, from beneath the fog, you're going to see a clearly new winged beast shoot straight up into the air and nail this griffin midair,
Oh God.
instantly killing it, sending the knight flying, and both just plummet to the ground below. The manticore is now here,
Ah,
Spooky.
and this one is gone. As the players may know, with the basically body of a lion with a wild, shriveled mane and tremendous wings, is going to be flying about and just. I wish I had a roar sound, but apparently Roll20 doesn't have that. A bellowing roar. That you'll also see, like, another knight is like readying a horn, but then just puts it away because it's clear he doesn't need to, and everybody starts immediately darting this direction. You guys, that was your action for that to happen, to make that perception check and succeed. If either of you has bonus actions you would like to take, now is the time we're actually in battle.
Check. I think I have something. Oh, I actually do have something, but I don't know if it would be useful at this time.
I think all I have is Bardic Inspiration, and I think I'm going to hold on to that until we know who's the closest and can shoot Doom at this puppy.
I'm going to actually cast. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on our Hippogriff. So if the Manticore tries to attack us, it has to make a Wisdom save. Sanctuary is 30 feet. How far away is that?
25. I already checked it.
25? Cool, yep.
Oh,
I'm
it was
gonna
25 from when I
cast-
clicked it.
Oh, wait. It's on our Hippogriff. What do I mean? What do I mean I need to check the range? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Sanctuary on our Hippogriff.
Okay, and what does
I'll
Sanctuary
press-
do?
I'll press the cast button real quick. Boop.
Ward a creature within range against attack. Any creature who targets a warded creature within attack or harmful spell makes worse. A wisdom save, okay.
Bardic Inspiration written down.
Spell doesn't protect a warded creature from area effects. Okay, it has to be targeted. If it happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, that's different. Got it, okay.
Yep.
And actually, I am going to use one of my Bardic Inspiration die to cast Unsettling Words. Which is, as a bonus action, you can expend one of your Bardic Inspiration die and choose one creature I can see within 60 feet. I roll the die, and the creature must subtract the number rolled from their next saving throw before the start of my next turn.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm going to roll a d6,
Okay.
and then we subtract that from the next thing that it does.
The next saving throw.
Yes.
So saving throw. So 2. It's better than nothing.
Nice. Oh, I
Tight.
need to know something extra.
I need to click that.
How wise do we think a Manticore is?
Well, we're about to find out.
If we die, this is telltale sign.
Mhm.
Making a mental note here.
I'm just imagining the reveal of the Manticore is like you just see the the griffin in the air, the lion just chomps it out of the air, and then it like starts to fly back up, and then a crack of lightning comes down as it rolls and just reveals it.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to subtract 2 from its next roll. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Next wisdom or next saving.
Next saving throw.
Next saving throw. Okay. So then Thurl and Cal, you now have a full turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give priority to you, Cal, if because Thurl has things he can do. He would clearly indicate to you that you can help steer if he needed to do something specific.
Well, I mean, pretty much all my stuff. This is not good for a barbarian. This is not a barbarian fight. So,
Anything can be a barbarian fight if you're brave enough.
if you're brave. That's only 10 feet. Oh man.
I'm like actually getting jittery because I'm like both excited and terrified for this fight.
Oh, kind of.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
I'm not stoked to see what it is capable of doing.
Yeah, hopefully we get to kill it before we see all of its moves.
I have a couple of ideas. I'm excited.
So, since I'm pretty okay on all that, I'm gonna rage
Yeah.
Nice.
as a quick little bonus. And as part of the rage, I'm going to still my storm aura kind of activates with that.
Oh, I forgot about that. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
10 feet?
It's a 10 feet aura effect. Yeah.
Boom.
It's not gonna hurt.
It only hurts
Friends.
when you choose to, right?
Yeah. There's a couple other ones that just hurts anybody, but this one only hurts things that I choose.
Yeah.
I guess in order for me to do any damage to it, I gotta get closer. So if Thurl wants to, I don't know what types of attacks and things that Thurl has, but I would communicate this to him and say, like, if I hope to deal any damage, I'll need to get closer, like pretty close. But I know
close and personal. I love it. And he would
Right.
basically dive with you at it.
Okay.
Ride the Manticore.
All right. So if that's within melee range,
Range.
Spacing is going to be funky. We're going to say you're in melee range.
okay.
I love this so much.
Oh shoot, I guess I should have waited. So that's not going to do anything this time around. But I am going to I don't want to do that quite yet. So if we're within just simple melee range, let's just do I'm going to take out my great axe and see if I can take a swipe at it.
Nice.
Ooh, 11.
Don't think an 11 is gonna do it.
11 does not hit. You're still getting your bearings with being in a flying battle, so you swing a little wide.
All right. Okay. All right. So I'm still right. Okay, that's good. Then I guess that's all I can do right now.
Okay. This is difficult to describe, but everybody's like group. Everything you're doing is basically simultaneous. So we need to just absorb how fucking awesome this is.
It's so cool.
Wild.
Thurl, as you do that, you sort of like give out a little roar. Cal, and you communicate, I need to get up close and personal, and he's like all excited about it and like basically laughing at he's air charging with this hippogriff and you toward this manticore. And as you take your swing, he's going to reach back behind him, pull out a longsword, and take a slash at it himself. Oh yeah. And he hits clean on one of the wings just as you miss.
Guys, running distraction, running interference there.
Yeah.
He's going to like playfully indicate that's one. Okay, and at the same time as he sort of pulls up on the hippogriff, it's going to take a slash at it with its claws.
Hippogriff gets attacked too.
Hippogriffs
Good
get
to
attacks
know.
too. Oh my god, it's a 19. All right, the hippogriff lands clean too, and you can see a couple of slash marks at the manticore's face as it roars back at you in response.
This is embarrassing so far. I don't like it.
We are. Oh, perfect. So that happened. It is actually the manticore's turn.
Shit.
In response to you guys beating on it, it's going to whip you with its tail. It's actually going to whip the hippogriff with its tail. Whoops, that's the wrong window. .23 definitely hits. And I'm going to need you and Thurl to make a dex save.
Can levitate things.
Ooh.
10.
Ooh, okay, you just saved. So the manticore hits the hippogriff hard enough that you guys are like shaken a bit, and Thurl sort of loses his grip on the harness in front of him, but you just barely managed to sort of like catch him by the waist and get him back onto his butt. So you guys are safe for now, but your hippogriff has clearly taken a hit. It was that. Okay. All right. And he's actually going to fly defensively up this way. Not that way. Yes, that way.
As it moves out of the way, I can't do anything, but can the other two do attacks of opportunity?
Why can't you opportunity attack?
Because my rage is a bonus action. So I've already used the bonus
different
action.
from a reaction.
Oh, that's true. So can we all do it?
You can, yes.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Son of a...
Oh, honey.
Mm-mm.
Oh, honey.
Two swings, two misses.
Oh man.
Thurl's gonna take one as well,
Really embarrassing.
and he does hit.
Of course he does.
That's true.
This is
He's
Thurl is Cal's worst enemy.
he's
now.
gonna go again and basically just say, takes a while to get used to. Don't worry about it, General. And
And the sword measuring contest.
it is a great sword, by the way.
It's just no. It's a contest to see who's the best at measuring swords. That's all I was
got
saying.
Okay, Gert and is that Iz with you?
Get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Get
you
it,
guys
get
are
it.
up.
Okay.
Get him.
So we are going within 30 feet. I just need to get within 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
right.
hippogriff's flying speed. Actually, I don't know if you can see it. You know it's that
Oh,
direction.
man.
You saw it fly that direction. This is the edge of your visibility.
Shoot.
So they could they have seen us and know that we were doing things? So they're at least vaguely in the area.
Who's they?
Could Gert and Iz like have seen that like suddenly we were like yelling things and skirmishing with something? So maybe they are like hinted at the fact that it is now.
Like hear
That
the
direction.
slashing of like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah. You would have known
or-
that it went that direction.
Cool.
Okay. But we wouldn't know to be able to get within 30 feet of it.
Your visibility is only to about here. Actually, let me check the hippogriff flying speed. 60 feet.
60 feet?
What?
Yeah.
That's
So you were
Damn.
we were moving you a little more than we should have before, but that ended up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So
okay.
I
Well, we
think
would have heard them, and we would have heard the roar in that direction. So at least we know
Yeah.
to go that way.
Yeah.
yes.
If you want, we can try and meet up with Whirl and Terran.
Don't forget dashing too. That would just be the hippogriff's bonus action.
Ooh,
the
yeah.
Okay.
hippogriff can bonus action dash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got
That's
full stat
incredible.
blocks.
Yep.
Yeah. With
We're
the dash.
doing it. We're doing that.
So wait,
I just want to get close to this thing.
Okay.
so can the hippogriff bonus action and action dash to get 180?
No. Oh, I forgot dashing is an action. Is it an action or bonus action? I'm getting that mixed up now.
Dashing is an
It's
action
using your-
for most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I said bonus action and I didn't. I had forgotten about that. So yeah, you guys can get to about here.
Okay.
And the hippogriff wouldn't be able to do anything else. But spoiler alert, they don't have ranged abilities.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
so you can
wait.
see it from there.
Is it? But it's not within 30 feet.
Right. It's about 60 feet.
65.
Balls.
55 to 60 feet.
But the other hippogriff, Cal and Thurl,
Yeah.
hippogriff is,
I guess I can heal something.
you know,
Says the cleric.
I know. I was just so
Light
excited. I was just so excited.
I
Trust
know.
me, I
had a
think you're going to have
thing.
opportunities.
Oh, good.
We're
Okay.
gonna demolish this manticore.
So,
I have some thoughts on this manticore.
actually, though, first I'm going to cast. Hold on. Let me see this thing real quick. I'm gonna cast Bless on Cal,
Thurl.
Thurl, and is
Sick.
yeah, I can. Oh, right. I have to actually like click it. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I cast Bless. So you guys get some cool stuff.
Sweet.
D4
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on the hippogriff.
Okay. And that is for 2? Oh, 5. Got it.
Right, because you got to save a
Cycle of
life.
Yeah, I'm glad that's working now.
Yeah.
Disciple of life,
Yeah.
and it heals us all. Alright, I'm done.
Okay, so we need to throw the manticore into a charging pit of minotaurs.
I mean, yes.
All right. That was Gert. Is? Did you have anything else you wanted to do on that turn?
I mean, can I attack it?
If you have something that's within range, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna
I
give
do.
you the under 60-foot benefit of the doubt here because I know space is funny.
It's all good. My crossbow goes up to 80 feet.
Got it. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it does.
We're
Pew,
cool and
pew.
groovy. And then I'm gonna roll a d4 because I'm blessed.
Got that. We
Bless.
definitely got that.
Plus 2,
Hashtag
so
blessed.
14 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, this is okay. We got like a 50-50
Aw.
shot of hitting.
Well, I got 3 damage. I'll take it. This is
That's
something.
okay. Yeah.
You helped me actually hit it, so this is great.
All right.
Thanks, Kurt.
Those of you who are within eyesight, are going to see this crossbow bolt fly just right to pierce it as it's sort of trying to flee. And at the moment it gets pierced, it lets out a monstrous roar. And to your surprise, you hear a response.
Oh no.
Hey?
Oh no!
Two Manticore. No! Oh, it's a bigger one.
A second one
Oh,
flies
no.
in from the north and charges at this griffin
Oh no!
with a knight on it. Cal, Thurl's going to say to you, I knew the boy was around somewhere. That one is going to take a... It didn't quite get the same surprise the other one did.
Surprise, motherfucker. Surprise, motherfucker.
That one is going to clearly land a connecting slash with this griffin.
My doggo wants out.
All right. That was Gerton is his turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Whirl, you're up.
Taryn, do we want to move somewhere?
Yeah, let's fry him.
How close to things do you want to be? We're 80 feet out. I think.
Hold
85.
on. Actually, I can hit him from here.
I want to get a little closer.
Okay, let's get. Ooh.
I think. I have a couple ideas.
What are your? We can't. What are your ideas?
So I've got a pew pew idea where I could zap one of them with my magic missile, or I could try and cast Hideous Laughter and see. Well, here's a question, DM. If we're in, say, a flying fight, and something is knocked prone, what does prone mean in a flying fight?
It's going to need to make a dex save, and I'm going to have to improvise the DC to figure out how far it falls before it catches itself. It would take like full-on incapacitation to like make it. You're like several hundred feet in the air. Yeah.
All right. I was basically, I wanted to see if Hideous Laughter would just like make it like laugh itself to death and just hit the ground, but I feel like it's an unlikely situation.
Right. You would do if you knocked it prone. Actually, for that, I'm gonna say it would start free falling, but there are mechanics to follow for like how far it falls each round.
I think the pew pew idea is okay because I have a really big pew pew, and if we just attack the same one, should work.
All right, do you want to pew pew the little one or pew pew the big one?
I think the big one's a bigger threat.
Oh man, okay.
But if we pew pew the little one, we could get rid of it.
We could. It's your call. You're going up. Whichever one you shoot at, I'll shoot at.
Because this is your first major fight in a while, I'm gonna allow this much talking.
Fair.
Yeah, I was.
But normally that wouldn't be able to happen.
I'm gonna send all 3 of my magic missiles to the little one.
Nice. Okay, now that you're mentioning magic missile, it's reminding me. Joe and I were talking about this like the first time it came up, and I went back and read some rules. It seems that the way I did magic missile before was actually an incorrect way that I learned from somebody else. So it is 1d4 plus 1, and that is the amount of damage for each bolt. It is not a new d4 for each bolt.
Okay. So since I sent 3, so like each roll, if you will, is all 3 missiles.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. So that plus
12. You did 12 damage.
So you rolled a 3, it's plus 1.
Sorry.
Multiplied by 3, that's a total of 12.
Perfect.
To the big one?
The little one.
Little one. Got it.
Yes. Do I need to roll to see if I hit it?
Nope. Magic missile is an auto hit.
It just works. Sick.
That's why it's a D4 because it's an auto.
Okay, so you are all able to see, even if you're too far away to see the actual manticore. Excuse me. Oh no, you're all right there. Okay. You're gonna see these 3 bright blue beams come off of these guys. Wait, that's not. It's these guys.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And smash the smaller manticore. And it is clearly hurt from that blow. That was Whirl. Terran, did you go?
Not yet.
Okay.
So Terran's gonna just take 3 little fingers, 3? No, 4 fingers, and just like make a claw slash in the air, and 4 scorching rays are gonna charge towards the little one.
Nice.
Actually, I'm gonna.
Sick.
Do I want to do all 4 or 2 and 2?
Do all
I'll do-
4.
I'll
Let's
do all
try and get the
4.
little one out.
Yeah.
I said very
Just in
quickly
case.
while I was pew-pewing.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Oh, damn.
hits. That's for the hits.
Okay, 3 of those
All
hit.
4 of them hit? Okay.
3, nice. So 10,
25 damage.
15,
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
At the small one?
Yep, 25 fire damage at the small one.
All right. Describe the killing blow on the small manticore.
Woo! So Terran takes his 4 fingers and slashes through the air as the 4 little fire bolts come out and just kind of pinch him and make a tiny little mushroom cloud. It'll be like fried manticore.
Nice.
And that's how we got it.
All right, that one is gone.
And then I'm gonna high five you.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then. Oh wait, no, I can't bonus action because that's not a cantrip. Yep, that's my turn.
I
you
thought
can't.
were
You
free
can bonus action. You can't just do another spell.
No, like I know, because I was going to bonus action, but it was another spell, so I couldn't.
Got it. Okay. Cal, it is your turn.
I will emphasize again. I can't do anything unless we get close, and it seems like the one is taken care of. Let's see if we can get in close to the. Did you say the boy?
The boy.
So this time around, as we get in, as my bonus action, I'm the aura that's around me now is going to take effect, and the Manticore needs to do a dexterity saving throw, I guess, or whatever, or it's a
14.
or Dex DC 12 is what it says.
Okay.
And
so
he said
14.
14, so it'll take half damage
Right.
of a 1d6. So it takes 1 lightning damage.
Question.
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't use it. Never mind.
Didn't use
Well,
it and
wait.
it expired.
I
Yeah.
blessed you.
Oh.
But it's not an attack roll.
Oh,
Right. It is an
Sorry.
area of effect.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just an area roll, and it was the thing's saving roll. So that is just one little zap.
Wait, that was a saving throw,
Mm-hmm.
and then the subtraction from the bardic inspiration.
No.
That was
Bardic
on the
inspiration
roll.
expired.
Yeah,
Right,
it
yeah,
expired.
So that's that, and I am going to say third time's a charm and take a swipe at it with my great axe.
Plus.
Oh.
But you get the black.
D4. Oh yeah. Plus D4.
Big money, no
Plus
whammies.
D4.
4. Get the 4.
Believe.
Do we remember the time when that actually isn't gonna do anything?
I don't.
I mean, it's worth a shot. Maybe it will.
Hold on, let me. Whenever I try to make this attack roll. When does that spell end?
When she stops paying attention to you.
Yeah, it's a concentration.
It's concentration.
Yeah.
Okay. It's one additional creature. So just works as many times
Yeah.
as you want. The thing.
Is-
Okay.
As long as it's within the spell's duration. Which
Okay.
is how long she can concentrate for on the
I-
spell.
Don't think it's gonna do anything, but
Huh?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
11
you got
is
an
better than
11.
8.
yeah, but that's not gonna do anything.
So?
Does it do anything?
You missed by less, so we're getting there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Creeping up.
You are actually going to feel a surge from Thurl. Roll another d6.
Is Thurl a bard?
No wonder he was so fucking stoked I was there.
That hits as he just sort of reaches back and gives you a clunk on the chest, like, get with it, man. You are going to land that hit, so you can roll the damage.
Okay.
All right.
12 slashing damage.
Sick.
Did that? Yes, I think that did.
Gonna mark one of you down.
Wait, does it?
You rolled a 9 and then it added 3. Is that your strength modifier or is that your strength mod plus?
Oh,
your
it didn't
rage?
add your rage.
It didn't add
Oh.
the rage either, so no, I guess it didn't do that. So that's just +2, so 14.
So it would have been. It would have been 13. Right?
Which one?
For the attack roll.
The attack roll was a 3. Oh no, it did add your rage.
It did add the rage.
It
'Cause
did.
It only says +2 melee damage, so I don't know where the other.
For me, it's showing d20 plus 5. It's showing a roll of 3 plus 5.
But
That
that,
would be
was with his
2.
proficiency.
That's just to hit,
and his
though.
strength.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that is plus another. Plus
Yeah,
the
that's-
3 is 11. Plus another 3 from raging. Makes it a 14, right?
Yeah, I only get +2 melee damage on rage though.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
so that would make it a 13.
Yeah, it's quick.
Okay, so yeah, you do need the last d6 to make that hit. Okay,
Well, we
that
got
works
there.
out.
What?
We got there.
We did get there.
Wait, sorry. Hold on. Are you talking about the attack roll or the damage roll?
The attack roll.
Okay, so yes, I needed all of that stuff just to make the damage, the attack roll hit.
Right.
I'm questioning whether or not, because I get +2 melee damage with
Oh, I see.
rage. So I don't know. I don't see like a +2 on that damage roll. So
I
I'm
don't
wondering
see it
if
either.
if the 12 is actually a 14 now.
It should be. The 9 is your roll. The 3, is that from your strength? Or from the
No,
axe?
3 is from Bless.
No.
No, that's
No.
a different
From-
3.
No.
That's a different 3. Yeah.
My base damage for the great axe is 1d12 plus 3. So
Okay.
it's not counting the 2. So
Right,
yes,
so
14.
it should be 14. Good call. Sorry, I
got
thought
there.
you were still on the attack roll.
No, sorry. It doesn't do anything for the actual attack roll, which doesn't make sense, but maybe that's something that I get later in leveling. But yeah, damage increases a bit.
Yeah.
And it's other like checks and stuff like that.
Get advantage on athletics, I think.
Okay. and
All
then
strength.
Right.
Thurl's gonna do his thing. And. Well, those are all lame. What the hell?
Yeah. Bards can't do shit.
Well,
Bards
he's
are
different
always
from
the
a straight bard, but
Nah, he's a super bard.
Easy.
you're all right there. So he's doing this. Ooh, and he swings and misses this time. All right.
Gotta cast that.
And the turns table.
That was you guys. The Manticore is going to fly straight this way.
Oh,
Nice.
Here.
hit me.
This guy is going to take an attack of opportunity. Thurl's reaction is burned, but Cal, you can take a attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes.
Whoa, shit! The hippogriff hit hard.
Nice. 10,
Oh yeah.
5 plus 5, so that would be a 12. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You got that whole D4.
You got 16 to hit. There you go.
Yeah, that hits. Oh wait.
17 damage.
Yep. 5 plus 5 plus the 2.
Would be 12.
And what's the
plus
D4?
4.
The D4 is for the blessing. For bless.
Got it. Okay. Yep, that hits. Another 15.
17.
17? Oh yeah.
With my angry.
Angry
Big
roar.
slash.
Awesome.
Say something sassy to Thurl. Thurl.
We're even.
Perfect.
Even now? Okay.
With too much sass, somebody's gonna get thrown off.
Okay, that was its movement, and as it does that, these two. This is Whirl and Terran.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is going to be, he's going to, as he's running, whip its tail in the air. And you'll see spikes come toward you.
Oh, nice. Is this
First
an
one
attack
is
roll?
Terran, 23 to hit.
Give me-
Second one
give me-
is Whirl, 15 to hit.
That
It needs
hits.
to make a wisdom save because Sanctuary.
That was on the small one, wasn't it?
Oh, it was on the
Yeah, it
small
was.
one. Yeah, it was. Right, cool. 23 definitely hits.
Yep. So
And
9.
the 15 also hits.
Wait,
Okay.
no. Sanctuary is cast on the hippogriff, so whenever. Oh, and it's not attacking the
It's not
hippogriff.
attacking the
Okay.
hippogriff, it's attacking
That
you
makes
guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 9 to Terran and 7. This is piercing damage, by the way. I don't know if you guys have resistances
Dang.
yet.
No, I
Um,
should have cast on myself earlier.
But I do have Hellish Rebuke as a racial feature.
Nice. That's a
So-
reaction, right?
Yes.
Yep. You can do it.
Yep. So that's gonna be a Dex save. Okay. DC 12.
Sure, it's a dex save. Oh yeah,
Yep.
DC 12. 15.
Yeah. Okay. So I think he only takes 5, right? If I'm reading
I
that.
believe so.
So when one of the spikes hit me, I just like turn it into lava and shoot it back at him.
Nice.
Sounds good.
All right. That was a reaction on the Manticore's turn. It's up to Gert now.
Okay. So, we're gonna get close to him.
Oh, these guys.
Yeah.
These guys. Okay, you're getting close to it?
Yep. Within 30 feet.
Oh, 30 feet?
Yeah.
pretty
within
close.
within
boy.
30 feet.
That's only about here.
That's perfect.
A little closer.
Oh, that's 40. Just kidding. Never mind. Not perfect.
There you go.
Cool. I'm gonna blind that bitch.
Oh!
Anything
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do?
Con saving throw.
Con save. What's the DC?
Yeah. The save is 11?
Should be your spellcasting modifier, I believe, plus proficiency.
Plus 8.
Oh gosh. I don't know this
Or
one.
if it's just a, where it's a safety C under spells. Is
It's
also
on the D&D Beyond sheet. It should say at the top of the spell list. It should say what the DC is.
DC is 11.
Okay.
Oh, we both have terrible DCs. We need to
Yeah.
fix that.
Save.
We're just BBs.
Oh, it just barely makes it.
Oh no. Well, balls. So who's hurt around me?
Kenny.
I'm fine.
These two?
I'm
Oh, I
fine.
guess I'm. I mean, I'm not great, but I'm fine.
Well,
I kind of feel like you should save that for later, but I don't know.
You also have a cleric on the hippogriff with you.
That's
That's true.
also. like right there.
That's true. All right. Well, then I did my thing.
Well done. It's okay. That's a hard one to make happen.
Although, wait.
Right.
Do I have a bonus action other than healing word? Oh, I do. Ready?
Yes.
I'm going with spiritual weapon.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot to get a new thing for it. Oh.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, what does your weapon look like again?
So it's two hands floating, with one of which has a mace in it, and the other has a sword that has sort of a curve to it, like a sickle.
Dope.
Oh,
That's
I know
so
what that-
cool.
I love those
Yes.
swords. They're so cool.
Because my spiritual symbol is the
That.
what was it?
I got close.
There's a
Nice.
one.
That's
There's
great.
a thing there.
Nice. So yeah. So I'm gonna hit it.
It's called a kopesh. Is what the sword is
Yes.
Goes in your
Oh,
back.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that an auto hit?
Yes,
called.
I believe so.
Spiritual weapon is an attack roll with your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
It's
Okay.
weird that it doesn't include that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I hit the wrong one. Here, let me
Oh.
try this one.
Maybe?
Ah, there we
Alright.
go.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
I hit the wrong one.
So you hit the button to cast it, so that was right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay.
cast the spell. That's an action. It's a bonus action to make it do something, so that still checks out.
Okay.
It's an 8 to hit, so it's gonna swing and a miss, but it's there now.
Okay. Great.
Cool.
Fantastic.
All right, and then that's yes.
Yeah. So quick question about this rock configuration. That's the incorrect pointer. This guy right here.
Uh-huh.
Would I be able to jump off onto that thing?
Yes, but reminder from the beginning, it would be difficult to land and maintain safely. So just got to
Okay.
keep that in mind. It's not impossible, but it's difficult.
Okay. Let's just say I'm staying on the hippogriff for now. I'm going to kind of position myself behind Gert. I don't know what our seating situation was on old Buckbeak over here.
You're like harnessed in. What
Harnessed in.
are you
Okay.
positioning for a particular reason or trying to?
Yeah, I'm trying to be all stealthy and get a sneak attack in.
Oh. You know what? We can just say that you were in the back. You were the big spoon.
Okay. Yay!
Nice.
So line of
Okay.
sight, yeah, you get your sneak attack.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do my crossbow again, see if that hits. That's a 20, dirty
Nice.
20, but I'll take it. Damage is 8. Sneak attack is an additional 9.
Nice.
That's why I
Okay.
gotta be sneaky. Gotta get that extra damage.
big
Nice.
snow.
So as it's trying to fly and you just nail it with this sneak attack crossbow hit, that clearly hit a nerve, and like one of its arms is kind of going limp and it's having a hard time flying now. It's clearly very hurt.
Okay, that's my turn.
Tight.
That's gonna be Whirl's turn.
Cool. I'm going to make things easier for whoever happens to attack next, especially if it's from a spell. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And I'm going to cast Bane,
Okay.
Ooh.
which it needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Bane is
Shocker, it's not
extremely
very good at charisma.
No way.
That's so
10.
weird.
My DC is 13. 12. My DC is 12.
Well done.
So now it needs to. It must subtract a D4 from the next attack roll or saving throw.
Nice. Okay.
And then that's the same
But I'm
thing
not
as
sure if that's
Bulwark.
like for the rest of them for concentration or just until my next turn.
Is like it's Bane the spell?
Yeah.
It's the same thing as Bless, but
Tight. It's just like
Okay.
until like someone unconcentrates me. Sick.
yeah. So
Yep.
Then, or until the spell runs out, which is
So the first time the effect happens, or when you lose concentration, or as a free action at any time, you can choose to drop concentration on any spell, by the way. But yeah, that should be about it.
Great.
Okay, anything else?
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm waiting for what happens next.
All right, Taryn, you're up.
All right. We're busting out a new spell.
Big money, no enemies.
So, Terran holds his holy symbol in a fist. He pulls the fist away, and there's a little flaming ball inside of it. He spins the ball and sends it out, and creates a flaming sphere
Nice.
just on the Manticore. I have to roll that. That's another dex save.
Dex save. Okay.
You have to subtract 4.
Why? Why did it give me 6 damage?
It's a big
Like,
hearty
it's-
0.
Nice.
Nice. It takes the full 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Like, and I think it stays there. And then he takes more damage.
Attached to it?
Not attached to him, but I think it stays in that area.
Okay.
Yeah, as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, so I can bonus action ram it into him.
Nice. Okay. Yep.
I don't think I can do that this turn because I created it. But
Okay.
yeah.
Cal, you're up.
Let's get close.
Thurl is
might
just like
not want to.
laughing this entire time. He is clearly having so much fun with this fight and like the craziness of you guys getting up close and personal with both of these things.
As we enter, let's have it make a dex save.
yeah.
Real quick, just for clarity, I put the sphere over here, so
Oh.
Cal doesn't get affected by it.
Nice.
Or like, so anybody coming from outside wouldn't get affected.
Got it. Okay. That's what I'm doing with the little skull symbol on him for now. But it defaults to the upper right corner, so we'll just note that it's over there. Good night, Joey.
Oh,
Oh.
it's so cute.
Okay, so dex save?
Yes.
6.
Well, that's definitely lower than 12.
Damn.
Nice.
Still not a lot, but kidding me.
Oh,
Oh, but
honey.
All right.
Take the action, take the action.
I like, you can just see me like rubbing my hands on like the feathers of our mount, and then I just like zap it a little bit with static electricity, apparently.
Beautiful.
But let's go for 3 in a row here.
giving you.
Oh!
There we go.
Oh.
Is that nat 20?
What I'm
That is
talking
a
Nat 20
Uh,
is a crit.
Dude, I'm not kidding you.
so good.
It had 2 hit points left.
Nice.
Oh my
Nice.
god, he did it.
How do you
Crit on
want
the
to
last hit.
annihilate
What I'm doing
this?
here. All right,
Wow.
11.
Nope, you gotta roll another
It's double the
D12.
dice, so it's 19. Or 21,
And
I
does it-
think, after rage, too. It's a
well,
lot.
Yeah, with, depending on how that works.
He killed it. He killed it.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
super
happened.
kill this thing. Describe its demise, sir.
I'm actually gonna like pair up a little bit here. This is really obnoxious. The mouth is getting in the way.
Yeah, my makeup's getting itchy. We're falling apart here.
Amateurs.
Yeah.
So I'm going to actually like take a slash at it and like slash it pretty hard, but I'm also gonna want to like get into it, so I actually push it into the little like ball that they had planted there.
Nice.
You're
Yeah.
gonna slam him into the flaming sphere. Nice.
And yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a wambo combo there,
Nice.
and
Nice.
just have it just get smacked from both sides as it's like smoking and plummeting down to the ground.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Oh, I love that. So cool.
All right, Thurl is gonna be just giddy with excitement at this sight and say, "I would ride with you any day, sir," and start heading back toward the spire. This is a good opportunity to take another 5-minute break. You guys just finished a hopefully fun fight.
That was
Yeah.
Super
Aerial
fun.
battle against 2 manticores.
That was super cool.
The most intense fight you've had yet, and the first monster fight you've had.
Yeah.
So that's fun stuff. Okay, so Thurl's gonna direct all of you back to the pinnacle of the spire here. I think everybody's here, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I think for next time, guys, I'm gonna change your tokens into actual bordered tokens because sometimes I have a hard time finding you.
No
So
worries.
I'll update that for next time. As you get to the top, you're going to see a couple of the other knights also get up here, dismount. I'm going to put them here and here. Just being a little slow. Here we go.
I think after we get off, we're just all high-fiving each other and super hyped about what just happened.
Yes. Savra's going to meet you guys up here and go up to Thurl and basically immediately start helping him check his armor, and he's gonna half, not bat her away, but half dismiss, not now. He's going to turn to you guys, especially you, Cal, and
Oh no.
open arms.
got
We
frozen.
lose the DM?
For it? Uh-oh.
No.
The stream went down, or
Uh-oh.
it's lagging or something.
That's not good.
Oh god.
Can you
Maybe
guys
I'll come
still
back.
hear me?
Big money, no whammies.
Oh,
Ah, you froze again.
there you are.
He froze again.
No, he's there.
Can you hear me?
Magic, you there?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay.
it's like a... Oh, wait, try talking one more time.
Hello.
I can
Okay,
see your
okay.
face moving. Yeah.
All good now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woof.
Hopefully just a blip in the radar.
A glitch in the matrix.
Yeah. Double check that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, where did you lose me?
Not
kind of
now,
right at the
not now.
beginning. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And he turned to you guys generally toward the group, but a little bit pointed toward you, Cal, with open arms and be like, "I haven't had that much fun in a fight in a while. We could really use you in our order."
Um,
And this is to all of us, not just Cal.
Yes.
But okay. Ah, yes. Well, honestly, that was the first experience that we've ever had that was like that, and I'd say we all enjoyed it.
could have hit more, but
Tell me, have you heard of the troubles of cults in these parts?
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Uh-huh.
Good. I'll be forward with you. We have had our own trouble with a Black Earth cult. Are you familiar?
We are.
We are.
We
I think we are.
we are. I'm just trying to find something intelligent to say that doesn't make it sound like we're clearly searching for the black cult. That does sound like something we have heard about in our travels because we are obviously all performers.
To be honest with you, that's one of the reasons we're so heavily armed and trained was because we had heard of the dangers around here and thought it necessary to prepare in such ways.
I'm gonna have the two of you make a deception check.
Oh, shit.
We're fine.
Can I give mine as an advantage for Thurl?
Oh wait, what was that about needing advantage? I think we're fine.
Ooh.
Holy shit. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
wait.
good.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
I mean,
just
I can-
not do it.
Yeah.
I can help you if you need it. I am proficient in deception.
No, I wanted to give advantage to
Oh.
roll because instead of rolling my own, give her advantage as a help action.
For sure.
If you want to roll that, but I did.
Oh, good news is you're killing it at
Why did
medicine.
I get a 22 on
No.
medicine?
Wow. But
He's going to look at the two of you and basically laugh in response. He still seems very jovial. You are good, but I'm no fool. Please, join the Howling Hatred and we can, combined, take out the Black Earth for the betterment of the world.
The
I'm so
world.
feeling.
That's the
Oh, Cal
other-
stepped away. Oh, no, he's
I
there.
think-
Okay.
That's
Sorry, I
the
just
other
lost you for a
cult,
second.
right?
Taryn, I can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
We're extremely
That's the other
convinced that it was a
cult, right?
dinosaur.
There's like 4 cults. I don't think I've heard of the Howling one yet.
Yeah,
but
I
could be
haven't
wrong.
heard of the Howling Hatred.
I only know we know of Black Earth because that's the one that we keep drawing symbols with as a child.
Yeah, he did.
I'm going to be
So-
forgiving again and let this conversation happen
Yeah.
between players.
Well, I'm gonna try to be like a distraction while they have their like real conversation. So, what are the benefits of the Howling Hatred? Do we have any sort of like, I don't know, health insurance or are there some good treats that come from joining up with the Howling Hatred?
Okay, I'll accept that. How do the rest of you respond?
Sorry,
Yeah.
puppy.
It's okay.
Yeah,
be trouble.
tell us more about the Howling Hatred because this is clearly something we've never heard of.
We would like to hear so much about it.
I'll keep the previous deception checks for this one. He will at least entertain that conversation and say, I think that our group is misunderstood. We have a terrifying name, a powerful one, but terrifying. And I think that those who oppose us are either threatened by us or don't understand just how much we want to do for Waterdeep and her companions. We make an insight check.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm just so bad right now.
Where's my inside? Blowing
Please.
shit out of the water. That deception check, by the way, I think is my 4th D20. Like 4th natural 20 in this
14.
game today.
Nuts. Go buy a lottery
did
ticket.
Right.
Insight, there we go. Whirl and Whirl. You are able to tell that he's like being earnest in what he's saying as far as what he believes. Taryn and Cal and Whirl. Something's like off about this. Obviously, this is not the kind of angle you might have expected from a cult person. Gert and you're just like completely taken aback by this. You're not really sure what to think about what he's saying and offering.
if you don't mind me asking, what is it that you're trying to do for Waterdeep?
Eradicate the others, of course.
And by the others, you mean other towns? correct?
Oh, no. The other cults, at least at this point, they are a nuisance and a blocker for other plans that admittedly I am not privy to yet. But I believe that the recruitment of individuals such as yourselves would advance me considerably. You as well, of course.
I mean, would you be offended if we needed some time to think on it? I feel like
I would
we're
indeed.
Wow. said
Understood. Okay.
the player and not the character.
So, what would the benefit of joining be? Why? I understand you need our help. Why do we need yours?
Well, there may be a matter of safety at hand that I could personally guarantee. Over time, who knows? I was given this haunted keep.
Haunted? That's fun.
We have two different reactions.
Bombshells dropping today, guys.
I'm just pointing at my Pepe Sylvia wall again, just so you guys know. And I'll call Karen. Alright, I'm done.
Is it? What is this
God.
place haunted by?
I do not yet know, but it's my understanding that we intend to use it.
Did you mention that you had associations with other groups?
Help the DM understand the question a little bit more.
Did you mention, and I'm sorry if this is wrong, it's the Feathergales or Feather...
Oh, the Feathergale
Society?
Society or whatever.
They said
Which
they
is
help.
They
But
are.
Them,
Sorry,
right?
sorry.
This is what he's talking... No, he's talking about this cult now. So who's the Feathergales then?
Oh, yes, a
The
clarification.
Feathergale is-
Feathergale is simply under my command. A subgroup, if you will.
And they have associations with things like Lord's Alliance and other groups.
He told you that.
Oh.
Oh.
Only one person insight checked that. Do you want to ask that question?
Wait, sorry.
Actually, he didn't tell us
did-
that. Sabra told us.
Yeah,
that.
she
Sorry,
told us that.
Savra told us
Sabra
that.
told you that, and I believe one person insight checked that, and
And that was me.
It was
Yeah.
not me.
I don't think I did it.
But I'm not wrong that was like told to everybody in the tour.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were.
it was
we were told, but
mentioned,
we weren't.
and I'm already going to say too much, but it was insight checked. The insight check wasn't good enough to tell what was going on. Taryn was able to tell that there was a little bit of funniness happening with Savra specifically, though.
Okay, but I guess like still, like in character, I do want to ask some clarification on that. Like
Okay.
what are the just help me sort of connect the pieces here between other factions and the alliances that both of the groups may have.
Well, we around here tend to use the saying, the enemy of my enemy may be my friend. And more friends can be useful tools, if you know what I mean.
Indeed.
What specifically are you worried about with the Cult of the Black Earth? Any, like, instances that we should have known
Worried.
about?
Worried? No, not at all. We simply have enough of, we might say, ideological differences, and we have simply been pushed too far, especially by those Black Earth bastards. They're going first.
And if we agreed to this, what would you need from us? What would you be asking of us?
Oh, that would have to come from the Queen herself.
Who's the
There's-
queen?
I'm sorry, yeah, there's a queen.
I gotta look up this name, sorry.
I'm like contemplating something, but I think that this could help. Like what our situation could help, but
I'm just pointing at the wall. I have no idea. So many thoughts.
so many.
Pepe Sylvia.
I mean, I do have this bond. And I wonder if the important people go into the kitchen.
Shoot, I lost it. Sorry, please hold.
Good.
I just feel like my god wouldn't be too keen with me joining a cult.
Wait. The life of a cleric is one of many hard choices.
Oh!
In character and out of character revelation at this moment. I'm supposed to do this.
See, I'm really appreciating the fact that he keeps saying other cults as though they're totally not a cult. Like, oh no, we're like totally legit. It's the Scientologists you need to be worried about. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, buddy, we know you're a cult.
Oh no, we're not a pyramid scheme. We're more of a multi-level marketing
Right.
initiative.
Important
no.
distinction.
Cult was in the name. Right?
Did they?
Yeah.
They didn't say. Did they say cult of the Howling Hatred, or did he just say the Howling
Cult of
Hatred?
the Howling Hatred.
He just
I thought he-
said join the Howling Hatred.
He didn't say the C word,
He didn't say the
Okay.
C word.
but
He
he
did.
didn't say the
Okay.
other cults as like
He
Okay.
did
Like
say
my
other
other
cults.
friend.
I am
one.
choosing my words wisely. I'm trying to get in
Yes.
his character really well. So
Yes.
Yeah.
he's exactly
Yes.
as nefarious as you guys feel.
We're not a
okay.
cult. Just hold on to these e-meters and we'll tell you how many thetans are in your brain.
Okay, I found the we're metagaming so hard, but it's entertaining, so I'm with it. Okay, so you asked about the queen.
Correct.
Okay, yes, he'll respond. Why, yes, I certainly believe you may have the pleasure someday of meeting Madame Kalinoth.
Okay, that goes in the enemies tab.
Nice. Can you spell that for me? I'm a very visual learner.
K-A-L.
Thank you.
I-N-O-T-H.
Okay,
Spelled it completely wrong, and
Yeah.
I'm writing in pen.
Kalinoth in all caps.
Oh, man.
Saved.
Pleasantries aside, though, we do need an answer now.
Yes.
Can
If
we
we say-
powwow for like a hot second? Because there are 5 of us, and we just need a quorum.
One more question for you, though. If we say no, are we square and we just don't fuck with each other, or are you coming at us?
The answer, please. And he's gonna take like a clearly serious tone with that.
That's
Yeah.
definite. That's definitely he's gonna hurt us.
Y'all, I think they're gonna fuck with us if we say no.
So I don't have message. I can't do this.
How well do you guys pay? Do you guys
Not
have
much.
bounties that you need taken care of, or
I could use some cooler armor. I'm just saying.
Of course,
hold
I
on.
closed the wrong tab.
Oh, hold on a minute. I have.
Thought he was just like really playing the long game by being quiet. So many feelings. What'd you do today? Oh, joined a cult, probably.
So
You know.
hold on.
Joined an alternative religion. Let's be real. That's what they call themselves.
It's an alternative religion.
Yeah.
free Kool-Aid?
Are we taking
Wait,
a moment
okay.
to?
No, I'm rolling something for Thurl to decide what happens next.
No,
Oh,
right.
well-
But as a group, are we permitted to
To speak with each other.
have a quick?
He's pretty insistent that he needs an answer now.
Okay, DM, I have a spell question.
Sure.
Thaumaturgy lets me create ominous whispers. Can those whispers be audible enough for somebody like a party member to understand?
I believe so. Let me read.
Oh my god, that's so smart. I'm gonna steal that.
You gotta work with what you got. You gotta
Right.
try to
That's
find.
so damn clever. I'm gonna steal that.
That's really good.
Oh. Yes.
Yes? Okay. Cool. So I thaumaturgize, if that's how you say it. I cast thaumaturgy, and just to like right behind the party, they all just hear in their ears, just a small little whisper. All right, I'm gonna whisper now.
Can't hear that at all, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, you
that's-
know what?
You can just say
My
it. We know you're
emergency.
whispering.
Yep, okay.
Stage whisper.
Stage. If we join them, we can take the others down, anyways, which is what we're trying to do. We're playing the players.
I know, I don't like it, but I think you're right.
Well, allow me to step forward here, my friend Thurl. I believe in some capacity we already are on the same side. I didn't properly introduce myself before. As you know, there can be some dangerous folk around, and I feel safe to say, and my compatriots here are associates of the Lord's Alliance. Seeing as the Feathergales are also part of that, and they being a part of the I already forgot it. Howling cult.
Howling hatred.
Howling
Howling
hatred.
hatred.
The yelling anger.
I believe that through indirect means we are, as you would say, friends.
Go on.
Our purpose, albeit still to entertain, as you know, we do need to make ends meet in a way to fund ourselves with food and shelter and the like. Our sort of alternate purpose is to keep an eye and ear to the ground for these so-called cultish activities that are happening in the area. And I don't know, you ask us to join, but seeing again as how I, being a member of the Lord's Alliance, I feel as though we are inadvertently already joined with your cause.
Make a persuasion check.
Very good.
I'm not going to say at advantage, but on top of your modifier, let's add another d4.
Nice.
Oh,
Cool.
Nice improv.
I love that
Well.
so much.
no.
He's
So
just super not
seven.
convinced.
7. Yeah. That's a 7.
Okay.
It was a good speech. He just doesn't like.
It was a really good speech.
Oh, don't worry. I've got some more.
I do want to say I am personally a fan of you thinking on your feet the way you just did, Joe. Bravo.
I've got more up my sleeve, so we'll see where this takes us.
This is fun. He's going to look right at you, Cal, and say, "It's unfortunate for such noble and able folks to try and deceive. But it seems your answer is clear. And Cal, I will need you to make a strength check. As Thurl grabs you.
He's gonna throw him off.
Fuck.
He's gonna get
I got
thrown
levitate.
off.
Actually, I will need you all to make a strength check right now.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
This
no.
happened. We had this happen last time. Did pretty well. I can do it again.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Oh wait,
how did-
just not a save,
Never-
a strength
Oh yeah,
check.
19.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Nope,
It is just
20.
a straight up check.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Orange.
How did we do that,
Not-
gang? How did we do that?
No.
A couple things are going to happen all at once. The strength check is technically your reaction, so I just need to get through all my stuff. Because a lot of stuff is about to happen, okay?
Cool.
Gert and Iz, as everybody is grabbed by either a knight, Thurl, or one of the birds simultaneously, you two are not able to escape the grasp of the nearest creature that grabs you, and you are thrown off the edge of the tower. However, like, smash cut to super slow-mo here, okay? Where are you? It's Gert and Iz, right?
With a
Gert and
19?
With a 19.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
Fucking Christ.
Jesus. Okay.
That's
I've got backup
Gert.
characters. We're fine.
I don't.
I have one, but I also only have one levitate.
Sorry. Okay. Juice, we're listening. Slow motion.
Yeah.
At that moment, Cal, you need to make a dexterity save.
Oh, okay.
Fuck.
No!
Okay. At the moment they all grab, two of you are grabbed and thrown off the edge. You're like just starting to hit level with the ground level of the spire level you're at, but in the air. Cal, Thurl gets thrust into you, but he lets out a ugh, like it wasn't on purpose. Your faces right now are priceless. All of you except Cal were able to see a beam of powerful magic energy come from the northeast. And, sorry, just the east. And smash Thurl right in the chest, and he was blown back into Cal. And in about 3-4 seconds, Gert and Iz, you are caught midair. At first, it seems like just another couple of hippogriffs or griffins. But as they land you, or bring you back to the surface, you realize that they are actually Aarakocra.
What?
What?
Bird people.
There are 5 of them.
Oh my God.
I love them.
Oh,
They caught you, brought you back, and we are going to start the next session rolling initiative.
Oh my
Oh
God.
God.
Oh.
Christ.
Eric Coker, I love you.
I thought we were gonna have like a thing that's like you can do one thing. Two
Oh my
people are
God.
free and 3 are falling. Who do you save?
Oh my
That was
God.
gonna
man.
like terrify me.
That
Cool.
was way more tense than I thought it was going to be.
So good.
Holy shit, guys.
Oh
Oh my
my God.
goodness.
We're alive.
Oh my goodness.
Did we join the
Wow.
call? I still don't know what happened.
No,
I
it should be
don't-
obvious
No.
that you failed to
Nah.
do. I will say
No.
this, like, it's very tough to pull off the infiltrate the cult thing in this part.
Fair. Good.
We didn't say no.
You got close.
I did.
You got real close, and I was actually rooting for it by the end.
Oh boy.
But yeah, certain things had to happen. So
Jesus.
Oh god,
And
I
we'll
love
start
this
the next
so
session
much.
in initiative.
So, like,
Oh.
for like true facts going back, had we heard healing or howling?
Howling
Howling
hatred is
hatred
new.
before?
That would be the
Okay.
first time that you'd heard it. Yeah.
Because we know Black Earth.
Earth.
You know
that's
Black
the-
Earth,
that
and you
one.
know you know a bunch of parts. You know Black
Right.
Earth is the only named one you've known.
Mhm.
You know that there are 4 symbols. You know at least 3 hand signals.
What's
Yeah,
the third
we
one?
We know this one. And
Because I know
we
this one and I know this one.
And this.
Yeah. What's the
Well,
third?
I guess it's
remember
only
the third
2.
hand signal.
Yeah, we
okay.
know
I'm
those.
gonna go
Yeah.
back to make sure. It's 2 for sure. I
Okay.
thought it was 3, but I'll go back.
Remember
I
those
think
two.
we had the same issue last time too.
Right.
Right.
And we know that there are 4, and we've kind of guessed that they're the elements.
That's where you're at.
Okay.
Oh god.
God.
I'm like that was I've never had my heart beat so much like so quickly in like 2 minute in a 2-minute time span.
What a roller coaster.
Yeah. So all the other episodes we've had like a lot of stuff happen, some lore dump, info dump, meeting a lot of people, and
Right.
like this is the first point where shit's real.
We're like
Yeah.
I'm excited
adventuring
for it.
now. Like
Yeah.
full on adventuring.
I had a ton of fun with that Manticore fight, even though we didn't have a cool map for it.
Oh, who cares? It was
Um,
great.
It was-
We don't need
yeah,
a
it
cool
was
map for a
awesome.
cool fight.
Yeah,
Like, that's so
and
awesome.
It's up in the air anyway. Like,
hey,
Yay.
and this clusterfuck that's about to happen, I'm gonna have to like full on prep for just a fight.
I think you mean a cluster fun.
Hey.
Exactly. This is gonna. Oh god, I don't have all my spell slots. This is gonna be terrible.
Yeah. No,
I've got.
I'm thinking the
most of
same
them.
thing, friend.
Cal, if you
Cantrips.
can, I'm gonna note this too. But you and Thurl are both going to start. Oh, he got casted back, like there. You and Thurl are going to start the fight prone.
okay. I'll make a note of it.
So, do we think this is the Black Earth?
I mean,
Like the Aarakocra? Do we think the Aarakocra or the Black Earth?
I mean,
That's where my
seems-
head's going.
like
Right
the
now,
opposite of
In
what.
character, you guys would not be able to tell between all of that happening so fast and your passive perceptions. You would not be able to tell.
Like out of character, I'm saying that's like what my real world suspicions are.
Gotcha.
I, have
I
other
mean,
theories.
I would like to think they're good guys.